forgot to send it to YouTube. Welcome everybody, build stream, 3 builds today. Good stuff, good stuff. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Oh, what's up, V-Nour? How are you? And Fade Plays, how you doing? I'm back. What computer are you gonna build today? Well, we got 3 different ones, so lots of variety. What's up, Laser Force? Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Yes, we did.
Thank you, thank you.
And you know what? My dad did get the right pie.
Oh, did he?
I know, right? I was like, wow.
You were disappointed?
No, I wasn't disappointed. I was surprised. My dad is a character. I also told him that I was like, oh, maybe just bring something up, like, you know, for lunch, like a light lunch, you know, because I'm gonna be making the dinner. So he got donuts and breakfast burritos on the way up, and I was like, oh, okay. This is a lot of food. Before I cook a lot of food. What are you building today? Yeah, I was like 3 builds. We got Oliver's build, Pierce's build, and Yu's build. So yeah, one's gonna be in, obviously this one's gonna be in a Siege 4, next one's gonna be in a Corsair, and then another one in the Lian Leo 11 Vision. I was wait since Wednesday?
Okay.
Oh, wait, for yours to be built on Buildstream? Hold on, let me see. Well, I know we had both the people from last Wednesday. So you're not Pierce, Oliver, or you?
Yeah, these were scheduled by the start of the week.
Okay. And you hit the,
Yeah, if you don't see your name on here, you're probably scheduled for next week already. You can always hit up customer support and tell them not to do it live streamed, and then they'll just get it out quicker.
No, I'm talking about watching the stream? Oh, okay. Oh, so like you missed Wednesday? Oh, that's okay. We also have, I think, the old VOD from that one if you wanted to watch those get built, but yeah. Basically every Wednesday and Friday we do this. Bro, I was banned from your Discord server for no reason. I just woke up one day.
Nah, there was probably a
And I
reason.
wasn't in my servers list. When I tried to join, it said I was banned from guild, and I never said anything against the rules. Honestly,
We don't do nothing for no reason.
I don't even know what goes on in the Discord.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
as far
look
as-
at it either.
Like
but
I
I'm
don't
sure
I don't
there
know
was
who's
a
the
reason.
mods on there, so I couldn't say.
To our volunteers who take time out of their days to moderate our Discord.
Can you find out the reason or something? I don't even know who mods it, honestly.
No, we can't.
You guys have Discord? Yes. Oh man, I have friends in there. Yeah, I'm sorry. I like honestly I just have no idea. Oh, here goes. music. Hold on. personally like for fish tank cases over others. It just looks better. Yeah. I mean, like, mesh front, kind of classic just because it's a design that works really well for airflow. Whereas, like, fish tanks, you know, they've kind of had to perfect it over time. Now they also have really good airflow, obviously, but, you know, it's a classic for a reason. Is there any way I can find out the reason? I don't even know who you really contact for that. I mean, I can ask around and see if anybody knows, but I can't really promise anything more than that.
What is that?
I just saw aspirin. Not aspirin, Tylenol? Yeah.
In a ketchup packet?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah. I'm not the best, like, pill taker, so.
You're not the best.
I'm not the best anything, man.
Okay, so now that you have your house, do you have a bottle of upstairs Advil and downstairs Advil? No?
No.
How's how many how empty is the one you brought the other day? 2 weeks ago.
Honestly, it's probably about halfway now.
God damn, it was new. I'm not the best pill taker, she says.
I'm not kind of. Hi, hello, you. How are you?
Yo.
Your PC is on our docket.
Last.
Yes, you will be our third build of the day. If you do ask, my Discord name was Toby. Okay, noted. Just for order WCB 154102. Most likely. I saw your name, so let me double check that. For 102. Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
So that'll be the third one that we do. This is our first one. I order a case and only 11 edition. Is that the right case? This one is not your build.
This is not your case, bro.
Yeah. This is somebody else's build. We're doing 3 of them today. So yours is going to be the last one that we do. Yep. What's up, Urtu?
Yo. Welcome
Ain't
in,
that the
Rutu.
way.
Have you indulged on anything?
I told you, man, I was looking at freaking Pendleton, like, online.
Okay, but have you bought anything? I'm not asking about looking.
Because it's like 25% off, and I'm like, ooh, that's good, but like, their stuff is expensive, and I'm like, man.
It's so expensive.
I can maybe pick one thing out and be like, this is my Christmas present, and that'd be about it, yeah. I just want a nice little warm jacket or something, I don't know.
I know you were on the edge of your seat, but I did get that Roomba.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Nice. No, I'm telling you, like, you won't be disappointed. I
hope.
That's like one of the best buys you can do for yourself. It just makes life so much easier.
For my mom, if we're being honest.
Yeah. I mean, a clean home is good for everyone.
Yeah, no, it is, but still. The less that she can do, the better. Oh my god, dude, I swear, these Mexican parents, they don't slow down.
Really?
No, dude, like, my dad was, on vacation, quote unquote, for like a minute. And, like, that dude was still out. He would wake up earlier than I would when I would go to work. Yeah, and it's like, bro, you just rest. Relax. You had fucking surgery. Relax.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. My dad relaxed on the couch pretty well while I was cooking, and I was, like, returning to, his natural state. But Yeah, I told him, I was like, you can just, like, spend the night, like, we've got the guest room's, like, all set up, it's for you, like, the guest room is for you to stay here, so you don't have to drive in the dark, and I don't like driving in the dark, and he's like, nah, I gotta golf early, you guys gotta get up early, and I'm just like, please, I promise you, if you lay down, like, you're not gonna explode. I've gotten banned from the Discord server for saying I was 12. Maybe.
Yeah, that'll probably do it.
Yeah,
and it might have not even been one of the mods. It was probably automatic because you were too young to be on the internet. Yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask. Yeah, if that's like a role in there, but yeah,
I
I can see that being the issue.
Most services, like online TOS thing, it starts at 13.
I see.
Yeah, like for Twitch. Like the fact that you just said that right now, someone could go and like report the comment. And your account might get struck.
Dang. On the plus side, you just gotta wait a year or two.
Yeah.
How will I know when y'all build mine? Well, today we've got...
you should have got an email letting you know, when the stream starts. Beyond that, I would just tune in regularly.
Yeah. So today we've got Oliver Pierce and used build. This is so cool. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. They're building mine. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yours will be next. Just say you're 32 and complain about backplane. Ow. Did you really have to come for me, River 2? Called out.
Damn.
Called out. You're not wrong. Did y'all build the ones bought through Amazon in here? No.
Yes. Well, what do you... Oh, here? No.
Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? No, we only build the ones that were ordered through our custom builder on our website.
Yes.
That specifically checked the, like, build on stream option. It's a free option, but it's only available through there. Otherwise, your build is getting built right now, and, you know, shoot, they could be, like, putting it in a box, wrapping it up, you know.
Yeah, it's not exactly a make-to-order thing.
Mm-hmm. How do I delete that LOL? Everyone here, please don't report me. I'm literally turning 13 in December. It's cool. I won't rat on you.
Don't be annoying, and then yeah, we'll think about it.
So regardless, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? I cooked all the foods, and I was very proud of that. I made quite a good spread.
How did your half turkey come up?
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was so scared that it like wasn't cooked enough, so I probably cooked it longer than it needed to. But then I was eating it and I was like, I don't know if it doesn't taste overcooked, and you know, it was all right. The turkey's never the best thing about Thanksgiving.
Turkey's dry AF.
Yeah, let's be real.
Let's be real.
Like it's the thing you put on the table to go ooh.
Right.
And then you eat the good stuff.
Yeah, instead of a turkey, we should all just get a Baskin-Robbins Thanksgiving cake that's shaped like a turkey.
Random clapping for the shit.
Sure.
Random clapping for that.
Thanksgiving cake. Have you seen it?
No.
It looks fucking hilarious, dude. Pull up Baskin-Robbins right now.
Okay, I'll do it.
If it didn't need a 48-hour advance window, I would have got one.
Oh my gosh, turkey cake. No, not ice cream. I wanted the other option. Turkey cake. Oh, that's hilarious.
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
Stuffed with ice cream.
Wood.
For real, dude.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I don't know. I was even thinking, I was like, man, you know, my idea of a Christmas goose, like, I think I'm going to do that. Because I told, when we were eating, I was like, you know what, we shouldn't do turkey for Christmas. It's weird that we eat, like, basically Thanksgiving again for Christmas.
For Christmas, yeah.
I was like, that bothers me. This should just be, like, a once-a-year thing. Stuffing can stay. That's the good stuff. But then I was trying to think, I was like, what can you eat on Christmas that doesn't feel, like, totally out of the theme, but isn't turkey? And I was like, you know what? I gotta find a goose. I gotta make a Christmas goose. I gotta do that Ebenezer. You know, yeah.
Careful, you don't want Big Turkey to hear you. Rebel against their plans.
At Butterball, yeah. If they aren't made to order, would they sit around a while and gather dust? Like, if a build is made 2 months prior, it's gonna be in a box. Like, once it is, like, done and okay, like, they box it and put it away. So if it's collecting any kind of dust, it's gonna be on the outside of the box. The PC itself is gonna be pristine. I made creamy turkey mushroom soup, and it was good. Oh, that does sound good. Dope. I put in an order of something that is temporarily out of stock. I'm excited for it. First gaming PC. Very nice.
Awesome.
I went to Best Buy and saw the PC aisle, and looking around, I saw the King 95, my dream PC. It was more precious than gold. Yeah. Dude, that's like the first thing I do every time I go to a Best Buy is I'm like, I go back to the gaming PCs to like see if we're there, but then also to like check out the competition. I think KFC in some Cali locations had fried whole turkey meal for $100 with 3 sides. Ooh, that's not bad. Well, and like Popeyes offers the Cajun turkey, yeah, that you can buy. It's like $60. I think you still have to like cook it though. You guys are in Costco. Yeah, we are. Yeah. That's the other place I go to look for our PC. Every time I go to a place, I have to look for our PCs. I never find them. I don't know why. I'm cursed. Can you tell me, does an Intel i5 12600KF and an RTX 3060 work good still in 2024? Yeah, totally. Totally viable still. Obviously, like, some games are going to be a little, you know, more VRAM hungry than what a 3060 has to offer. But for the majority of gaming, you're going to be totally fine in 1080p. How was your Thanksgiving one?
Tiring. Oh, I'm just kidding. I didn't even do shit.
Okay, I was like, I feel that, but I feel like for a different reason.
Well, you know, it's late. All I can think about is I got work tomorrow, and there's still people in my house. The food was good. I can't complain.
Yeah, that is a point though. Like there was a point in the night where I was like, I would really love to just be alone right now.
Yeah, no, and it's like I just gotta put up with it.
And it was just my dad there.
All right. Yeah, no, the family came over to our house.
I don't know, man. I was pretty like, pretty proud of myself. Like, I cooked a whole Thanksgiving like dinner, and it looked nice. And I was like,
ballin'.
yeah, I was like, take a photo of this, and then like share it to my sister, and like really just smear in her face how much better I am than her.
God damn.
Because we were also talking like, you know, finances and all this. I was asking about my sister, and I was just like, damn, girl, like. And I'm trying to tell my dad, you know, I was like, you know, I think I'm the only one you can trust.
Damn.
Yeah,
oh, yeah. They all went to the other side.
Like
of the house
you should give me all the inheritance. You know I'll waste it. But yeah. I'm old. I play games that are old. Say. Kelsey's dad should get a dog to keep guests company. I mean, he really enjoyed playing with my dog, but my dad has this thing where he's really obsessed with my pets because he doesn't have any. So when he comes over, he wants to like pick them up and then lay on the couch and like press them against himself and just like pet them. And they don't like that. It's very funny. Who's your biggest competitor? I
don't know.
I mean, when I look in the mirror, I think it's actually me. Fighting against myself. Oh. No, I don't know. I mean, any of the big SIs. For my dream build, I'm getting a ASRock Steel Legend 690. Nice, ASRock does good stuff. Again, having to play blocker for the dog all Thanksgiving, like just I'm trying to get. Yeah, you know where he's like trying to like get to the table, and you're just like, nope.
Oh.
Like as you're setting things up. Hey guys, hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Thank you, M. Kinsey.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hope you did as well. What separates Skytech from iBuyPower or CyberPower or Starforge? I mean, like, we all kind of do the same service. It's just a matter of, like, quality, what our SKUs offer. What I can say about Skytech is that, at least on my end, we filter a lot of the components that we use, meaning that the majority of them have to go through an approval process and being, like, tested by myself and, you know, other people on my team. So we vet a lot of the parts that we use to make sure that they're good and that they'll work. We're also pretty strict about okaying any kind of SKU where the cooling is not going to be adequate. Stuff like that. Our customer service is really chill. They're based right here. We're all in the same building. Well, now we're all in the same building. They're pretty fantastic. That's what I would say. Our customer service is very good, and you've got some dedicated people behind the scenes making sure that we don't just make crappy pre-builts. You know what I mean? What a fantastic non-corpo answer. Love that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so not corpo. Sometimes I worry that, like, they'll watch and be like, what the heck are you saying, girl? The truth. What PC do you guys have? At home, I've got, actually, 3800X, with a 6750 XT, and I play in 1440p most of the time. Depends on the game. Works pretty well. I still just run 16 gigs of DDR4, and for what I use it for, it's still totally adequate. Still kicking.
I have a 5700X and a 3070, and I also play in 1440p.
Yeah, pretty solid. I did have a good one. I've been loving this new King 95 playing COD in 1440p at over 150 FPS. Is awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's not good. Hey, maybe this weekend I'll get back to streaming a bit. Because I genuinely have no plans other than yard.
Yeah.
And I can't do yard all day.
Not with that attitude.
Well, I've seen me not do yard all day. You do it for a while and then you're like, ah, okay. The body hurts because you're, like, hunched over and, like, holding a squat for too long. And you're just like, I gotta go be elsewhere. Posture check. Ooh. Where do you guys ship? Within the U.S. Or to any military bases around the world that are U.S.
Limit 80 pounds.
Limit 80 pound. Mostly just because, like, we can't send stuff that might have to go through, like, customs because we've had PCs get disassembled by, you know, like, them checking stuff before, so we just don't do that. But yeah, anywhere in the U.S. Do you think it would be worth going from 16 gigabytes of DDR4 to 32? Depends on the applications that you're using. I would say it, unless you're noticing that you're, like, totally capping out in the games that you're currently playing, like, then you might get some mileage out of upgrading to 32 gigs, but you might not need it depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Totally depends on the game. There are some games that are very RAM hungry. Escape from Tarkov is a great example of that. But, like, in my experience at least, still using 16 gigs, majority of games don't need it. And it'll still do disk swapping, so unless you're, like, really running out of room on your SSD, like, you're gonna be fine. Oh, and hydrate. Ooh. Have you seen that video of the, like, parrot drinking water and then he, like, finishes and he's just like, ah.
No.
It's so cute. If you're running Minecraft, you'll definitely need a good processor and a lot of RAM because very intensive game for CPU and RAM. That's true. Another one that's, like, very RAM and processor heavy is things like City Skylines. That one can get pretty hungry, especially as you build the city out. So, completely depends on the games you play. You know, I haven't played Crusader Kings in a while. Maybe I'll play that. Building up the hype here at Skytech. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Squishy Side Up? How you doing?
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome in.
I'm hype maybe, because I'm like, oh, there wasn't much traffic on the road coming into work this morning. Maybe there won't really be any going home. What?
Probably not.
And then I thought about it, and I was like, oh, people are probably going to be doing things, though, so that'll be like the time.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, they'll be going to the Mission Inn, you know, to go see the lights and junk, yeah. But,
It won't
you
be
know,
as bad as, like, work traffic.
that's what I'm thinking, yeah, like a girl can dream. How many PCs you ship per day, roughly?
Don't know.
Yeah, I was like, it varies. I have no idea, though. If you're running Minecraft... Oh, sorry, I read that one. Beep. Hi. Hello, Jax Aviation. How are you?
Yo.
Valorant is also pretty CPU intensive. Yeah, it can be. Everybody says if you don't have a 4090, don't run ray tracing stuff. Is that true? No.
No.
No, you can do ray tracing on any of the GPUs that offer ray tracing. And a 4070 Ti, in a lot of ways, is the most capable GPU that you need for gaming. 4090 just allows you to go and do 4K at what we currently have as the most capable, like getting the most frames out of running something in 4K. You're not going to get a ton of frames running something in 4K, but you'll be able to do it. Best way is to check Task Manager running while you're playing your game. Watch the RAM usage. True. Yeah, easy way to just monitor that and see. Can't wait to fill all the storage on my new PC with my completely legitimately owned games that I definitely use my money to buy. Oh, of course. Of course. Besides doing streams, what else do you guys do in the Skytech world else? Well,
Build computers.
Yeah. When he's not building computers here, he's building computers in a place you can't see him. He's always building, this guy. Always building. And I do research and development.
I think you do the most, like,
I do so many freaking things. I don't know why.
You do the most.
They just throw me at everything. I do
know how to say no.
That's true. That is my biggest fault. Yeah. I do like 3 things and I get paid for one of them.
Okay.
So I do research and development, primarily. So I get all the new stuff before it comes out. I get most of the products before we use them in our builds. I test them, I write reports on them. I communicate with different manufacturers and stuff and just kind of, keep an open dialogue about that. And then when I'm not doing that, I'm doing marketing stuff. So they put me in videos and junk. So yeah, I'm all over the place. Can't wait to fill all the storage on my new PC with my completely... Oh, sorry, I already read that one. I am insane. I'm very sorry. Whew. This is like an extra case of the Fridays, because it's like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's like we didn't do anything yesterday.
I'm here at work. How's y'all Black Friday going? Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, at work.
I actually got a fair amount of testing done this morning, which was good. And yeah, I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna get for Christmas presents and junk. Although we got paid, and I was like, hey, look at the money. Never mind the fact it's the end of the month, so it's going straight to the mortgage, but still.
Oh.
Well, do you still love building the same as you did when you started?
Of course. Dream job, baby. Living the dream. No, but for real, it's a great job. I don't think I could ask for more.
Yeah, there's so many worse things you could be doing. Building a PC is pretty fun.
There's so many worse co-hosts I could have.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the fact that I can just come in here and do the computer and, like, not really have to worry about other
I
factors.
don't know why I thought you were going to be, like handy. And I was like, shoot, dang. Shots fired. Just start naming people.
Just, yeah. Like, Handy, Jimmy was kind of whatever. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
But yeah, no, having a solid team around you really, like, you wouldn't think it wouldn't affect how much you like your job, but it does.
No, it so does. Pre-order a 5090 now. Dude, I haven't even heard anything about the 5090s. So, who knows? That's why when people are like, oh, I don't know, they're just, like, around the corner. I'm like, are they?
Yeah, no, people have been saying they're around the corner for the last 3 months, bro. How long is that corner?
Yeah, I don't know. It's true. Maybe. Skytech videos are what made me want to buy one. Oh, awesome! Yeah, we try and make some good videos. We always try and make them entertaining, like, above all things. I could just be reading, like, a Wikipedia page about what RAM is, but, like, it's just much more fun to kind of, like, riff on it. Yeah. And it's cool stuff. Also, this God build, geez, yeah, for real. I didn't even notice you were the one in the Black Friday promo video. We don't even have an ad. Actually, that whole video was my idea, too.
Oh, that?
Because it was like... Because quite literally, they launched them, and they didn't tell us, and it was like, we don't have an ad. And I was like, that's the ad. That we don't have an ad, and we have to just make one on the spot. Yeah. I'm ashamed to say that I got winded running that slight loop in that video. Because, like, we do it, and I would just, like, mess up. Because it's, like, partially improv, you know, just, like, the things I say. So I would just say something, and I'd be like, no, that was stupid, let's go back. And, oh, yeah, I had to sit down after that one. Yeah. We had a lot of talking on YouTube today, too. Okay. What do you think is better, liquid cooler or air cooler? Because I want a liquid cooler for a Ryzen 7 7700X. So yeah, liquid coolers are better, like kind of just hands down, in the fact that they can cool things that no air cooler that I have worked with can. And by that I mean 360mm AIOs have the highest cooling ability, and like 420mm AIOs have even more than that. That no air cooler that I know of can compete with. The Ice Giant used to be able to, but they didn't make LGA 1700 brackets, and I don't really see them around anymore or talked about.
Yeah, rip.
So, like, rip the Ice Giant. You were a real one. But I always say, if you can cool it with an air coolers are a really good way to go. Why? Because there's no risk of corrosion or evaporation, really. They're just going to kind of run. As long as you just clean the dust out of them, they're pretty chill. And yeah, they don't necessarily look as cool and flashy as AIOs, but there are some very pretty ones still. So, you know.
Yeah.
You do what you do what you like. Does the RX 7900 XT have a bottleneck with the Ryzen 7 5700X? Just a question I'm asking. Yeah, it probably has a slight bottleneck, but whether or not you would notice that is, like...
nearly impossible.
Yeah, like, it's probably very slight, not really anything that you would notice, and if you had a build like that, what you would want to do is you'd want to play that 7900 XT at a higher resolution. So you'd want to be running it at, like, 1440p. That's what kind of gets rid of that bottleneck between a CPU and a GPU. If you up the resolution, the card works harder, because it has to, and that basically eliminates the bottleneck. Now, obviously, what's more important, having just, like, none bottleneck or less bottleneck, which doesn't really matter in the... Like, that's not bad for your computer. It just means you're not using the, like, full extent of what your GPU is capable of. Again, not really a bad thing. It's probably so minimal. But, yeah, obviously going up in resolution will use that GPU a bit more and eliminates that bottleneck for the most part. So, like, it's still viable, is what I'm saying. Not necessarily the most, like, common combination of parts, but you can still totally do it. Buy the Skytech Nebula from Amazon with the 4060 GPU and the Intel i5 13400F. Thanks for such a good deal on it. Y'all are very fair prices. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Nebula is a fantastic, like, budget-friendly option that gets you, like, really solid components. Gives you an upgrade path there for you. You know, if you don't want to buy a whole new computer in a couple of years, you can still upgrade on that platform even to get a lot more power. And it's just solid. I love the Nebula. Man, where'd it go? Why do I feel like the RTX 5090 will be a 4-slot card? I really don't want to think about that, but with the amount of heatsink because of the card, it's going to run very hot. It might be, sadly. I'm hoping they'll make it, like, more efficient. Like, wouldn't that be cool if it was basically just the 4090 a tiny bit better and made more efficient? Wouldn't that be a lovely world if we lived in it?
Yeah, wouldn't it be cool if Mark Zuckerberg gave us each $2 million?
Yeah, I too hope it's not a bigger card than the 4090. If it is, you'll know, because I'll be crying all week and I won't be able to say why. Having to find what cases the 4090 could fit in when it first came out was my job, and that was hard. Only 4 cases in our entire office fit it initially. Ugh, that was a struggle. Bulky GPU indeed, yeah. Which is better, Black Friday or Cyber Monday for tech? I feel like
They're both the same day.
yeah, I feel like they've kind of just bled together now. It seems like the whole weekend,
The whole week.
like Friday to Monday is like the same sales.
Our Black Friday sales started like fucking 2 weeks ago.
That's true, yeah.
Like, the days really don't matter anymore. As long as you get it around Thanksgiving, you're probably getting the better deal.
Yeah. Have you guys heard of the Height Y70 Touch? It's an ATX case with a 4K touchscreen
We've heard of
on
it, yeah.
but I don't think it's available at most places anymore. Yeah. Well, and like,
Oh, it's not available anymore? Or it's just
well,
sold
it
out?
might just because it's Height, you know, like they're kind of exclusive in that. But yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't tested it though myself, so I can't really say anything about it. I'm watching the stream from India. It's 3 a.m. here. Oh, dang. Up at 3 a.m. and where won't you choose to watch? I'm very flattered. Do you think a 240mm is good, like a 360mm? It's not as good as a 360mm, but for a 7700X, it'd be fine. The 7700X and all of those 7000X chips, like Solo X, X3Ds are different. All of those chips have this thing where they're going to run to a certain temperature point no matter what you put on it. So a 240, in my experience, is going to get you about the same performance as a 360 would on that chip. Because it's going to run to like 89 or 85, whatever your board has set it to, regardless of the cooler you put on it. So, yeah, 240, I'd say. Unless that you find a 360 that is just as good and is like the same price, then maybe go for the 360 just for future upgradability. If your case can handle it, but yeah. Got my Skytech pre-built a couple weeks ago. Packaging was perfect. Cable management perfect. Plug and play for me. I will always recommend 100% worth it. Thank you so much, Julian. Thank you for ordering with us. RTX 4070 i5 13600KF. Is there a better CPU for the 4070? Not really. Honestly, I've always felt like the 4070 and the 13600K or KF, you know, whatever, were really well matched. So that sounds like a perfect build. Hi guys, do you remember me? Yeah, Soul Sniper, how are you? It's 12 a.m. here in South Africa. Oh, dang. Everyone's watching us so, like, late at night. Yeah. We're beating all the late night talk shows, yeah. Do you guys think NVIDIA is purposely limiting the VRAM from mid-range to 80 cards just to make the 90 series more premium?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I could see that being a thing, but, I mean, if what people only cared about was VRAM, Radeon cards would sell at a much higher rate.
Also true.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah. Okay, jumping back over to Twitch. Sorry, guys. Got a lot of talking today. Okay. The Peerless Assassin 3 is a close contender. Peerless Assassin 3 is a really good cooler, yeah. Definitely for, like, 240 AIOs, there are, like, any of those, like, two-tower kind of, tower coolers absolutely compete with 240s. It's like, once you get to 360s, it's like, it's a little, it's not as close, but, yeah. It's funny that you guys have a 4090 laying behind you. Oh, yeah. You should see my lab, like... A lot of pre-built companies get a lower cost by using cheaper components such as case fans. How are your case fans versus others? So we use we use a wide array of case fans. And by that, I mean, if the cases that we're buying come with fans included, so like, let's say the King 95, that comes with the Montech fans. Good fans, tested well. We keep those ones, we use those ones, they're really nice. Sometimes we'll actually even use fans from some of those cases that we just had left over in other cases, because they're good fans. Every other fan that we get, though, has to go through me for approval. So if it's absolute crap, so like, let's say, if it's like a 3-pin, so it doesn't have controllable fan speed, yeah, like, in the garbage. Or like anything that's Molex powered, like, doesn't get past me. Now, again, if there's certain cases that have some of those fans included, we might not, like, just take those out. Usually we'll repurpose them in a place where we wouldn't otherwise put fans. So like, let's say you're getting like a mesh front that's got like 3 in the front as intake, 1 rear exhaust, but we end up putting like an AIO in the front, we'll probably just repurpose those fans into top exhaust. You know what I mean? Or, you know, top mount the 360 AIO and or something. We usually always try and get you, like, RGB fans as well. But, yeah. That's the main thing. We do use, like, we do have the, like, Skytech branded ones, which are Gamdius, and they are proprietary 8-pin that usually run through a controller. But we usually...
we need to buy more of those.
What?
Yeah, we should buy more of those.
I know you like those. But we usually use those in Gamdius cases, or cases that have that,
we use
like...
those in anything.
But then you need to run through the controller. Yeah.
That's not really an issue.
But, yeah. Okay, so basically the vast majority of fans have to go through me. And fans that are included in cases get tested when I test those cases. You know what I mean? So even if included fans in cases suck, it's probably going to show up on its testing when I run it, and it runs like a full 6C higher than a similar case. But yeah. If your GPU isn't running at least 95% and isn't frame capped, then you're technically limited by another component, be it CPU, RAM, or anything else, really. Well, that's the thing, too, is we focus on bottlenecks, like, with CPUs and GPUs so much, but, like, technically anything in your system could be bottlenecking you. Your storage could be bottlenecking you. If you're running everything through a hard disk drive, you could have the, you know, baddest GPU on the block with the greatest CPU. And, you know, you're going to be losing performance. Or your monitor could be, you know, your bottleneck. Your RAM can be an obvious bottleneck. Your cooler can be a bottleneck because your CPU gets too hot and has to throttle down and it's running at half its, like, max speed. Are you guys located in Florida? No. We are in Ontario, California. Not Ontario, Canada. Ontario, California. I'm old enough I want to work with y'all. Oh. Yeah, we're out. Well, honestly, I mean, a lot of the SIs are out here in Southern California, so it's a good place for that kind of work. Does the King 95 come with changeable RGB for the fans, or remote, or software? Yes. So basically, there's usually chassis controls on most of the cases, and that'll go through some, like, cycled presets, but usually if you hold that button, it'll sync to motherboard. And we package Signal RGB on our computers, which you don't, like, if you don't like Signal RGB, feel free to delete it, and you can put whatever proprietary RGB software works with your, like, motherboard. Signal we just like to use because it works with all of the components regardless of, like, if you've got, like, an Asus motherboard and a Gigabyte GPU and some Corsair RAM, you know, you can change the colors of all that in the one program. But if you don't like that, feel free to, you know, just download those other programs you need for RGB. But that makes it easy to change colors through the software, and I always recommend changing colors through software because you get way more options, and it's just easier. Also, like, nobody ever prepackages an orange on their chassis, and I'm like, come on, man, like, orange is a really cool color. How come there's never one in the it's fine. This is my hill I'll die on. I got the Skytech Gamdius fans on mine, and they all go through Signal RGB. Yep. Do you think SAM would be enabled for AMD builds, or would I want to go into BIOS? Most likely, you'd want to go into BIOS for that. What we usually set is XMP, so we get your RAM running at its rated speed. And that's like the main thing that we do in there. How would that rate versus OpenRGB? Honestly, I haven't used OpenRGB, but if you prefer that one, feel free to delete Signal and go for that. If you're the CEO of Skytech, what PC would you trash?
Oh, Prism 3, easy.
Well, we know Juan's answer. What's up, Chilicon Juan? Thank you so much for the subscription.
What up? Welcome in, boy. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah. What PC would I trash? I have a lot of strong feelings. Let me think if I can think of any. Because I definitely know that there are cases that I'm like, not as big on. I don't know. I don't know all of the proper names for them. Which is weird, because, like, I test the cases and then they become, you know, stuff.
If you know the case name.
Nah, not really. Did we ever use the Talon or whatever? Or the Talos?
No.
Okay. I hate that case. I had a lot of things I could say about that case. Yeah, I was like, I didn't think I was like, I'm pretty sure I failed that.
Come on.
Yo, got myself a new headset. Hey, very nice.
Cool.
Happy Black Friday. Why did Coffee Man make you guys work? One deserves
He's
some
not our
always
boss.
Kelsey needs tacos. I mean, I agree, but yeah.
We both agreed to do this today. Well,
And you got to work this day so that you get your,
I mean, we could have been at the warehouse, but I think both of us slept
that's
on
true.
not.
Oh, they really wanted to keep, build stream going.
Did they?
Yeah, and actually through us setting up the new studio, so we're gonna be the last thing left in here basically, and then they're gonna have to move it in between Friday and a Wednesday.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, okay.
God.
I was like, that sounds like a decision made by people who don't know what it's like to calibrate an entire studio, but okay. We'll see what happens.
No, I'm just gonna say no. We're taking that week off. I don't care who says otherwise.
Fair. But we got like another month.
For
so.
the sake of like everybody's
Yeah,
health.
that's so true. Fortunately, I haven't tried OpenRGB, but Signal RGB works fine for my peripherals and RGB on the PC. Nice. I would say Signal RGB doesn't detect the Phantom Gaming GPU in mine. Oh, that's... We used to have a guy who worked with them who'd come out every couple of months and just go through my lab, basically, of everything I'd been testing, and anything that wasn't already in the system, he would program into there. And they're usually pretty good if you reach out to them, but about like getting support for that. But yeah, to them it's just like a matter of they can't necessarily get their hands on everything, which is why it was so nice when they used to come over here and basically have access to everything we had. But yeah, there's still some stuff that isn't included yet. What's up, Big Rob? How you doing? Got a keyboard to work for Signal RGB. Nice. Razer V2 works with it. Can confirm. Or the Ornata V2. Ah, okay. I like the Razer stuff. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not the biggest fan of Razer's programs. Yeah. How backed up are orders currently? Juan?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, not too sure. I mean, nobody's like asked me to get on the floor, so that's good sign.
Seems it's not as bad as previous years. We do got our work cut out for us for sure.
Yeah, so probably a bit backed up, but I mean, if you order today, I imagine you'll get it well before Christmas.
Oh yeah. You don't gotta worry about it.
Okay. In the market for my first game PC, Intel or Ryzen? Honestly, right now, I gotta give it to AMD. I think that's a good way to go.
Mhm.
There was a Logitech man at an electronics store. He had 4 boxes of headsets and mouse combo for $141. LOL. Nice. Okay, hold on. I gotta jump over to YouTube, guys. Sorry. Oh, I haven't forgotten you, YouTube.
I did. I wish I could.
Oh my gosh. Shots fired. Dang.
It was so nice when we weren't doing it.
It sucks. My mom wants to go half on a $1,200 treadmill. I'd rather spend my money on tech, but I want a treadmill too. I mean, a treadmill's kind of tech. Maybe, like, does it have games on, like, this? Could you imagine if you're, like, running and you're also, like, playing
I think
frickin'
those are
Candy Crush?
called Pelotons.
Oh. No, that's the bike. I don't know, man. Some people like the, like, seated cycling going nowhere, but I do that for, like, 3 minutes, and I'm like, I'm bored. I'm not
so
going
they put a
anywhere.
screen in front of you.
Because, like, it doesn't tire you out enough to be like, oh, that's what I'm, like, just focusing on catching my breath. So I'm just like, why am I here? Yeah. Everybody says not to get an 8-pin PCIe power connector that isn't the original 8-pin that came with the actual power supply, which I don't have. What do I do?
Yes. Yes.
You heed that advice. Because, yeah, that could kill your whole power supply. Or worse.
Components as well.
Yeah, your components in a worst case scenario. Best thing you can do is try to find the exact PCIEs that go to that. If you can find somebody on eBay selling, your exact power supplies, PCIe cable.
Email the company. Maybe
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
sell you,
That's a really good, that's
maybe
a good
they'll
suggestion.
just give you a cable.
Sometimes they're cool like that.
Yeah. And most likely is they'll probably try to sell you a cable kit. But if the rep is nice, they might just mail you a new cable.
Yeah. I'm going to be dead honest right now. I'm not getting an NVIDIA card simply because it costs too much these days. The recent 40 series cards are way beyond my budget, so I'm now starting to switch to AMD. I mean,
cool.
I've been using a Radeon card for a couple of years now, and I've had no issues with it. Yeah, I mean, like, and I'd probably go with that for my next upgrade just because I'm a little, money conscious. But NVIDIA raids us a lot, so I want to say, though, shout out to NVIDIA. Y'all are real ones, and like if I wasn't buying it, I'd pick the Nvidia every time. But I'm buying it, so I'm probably gonna be going Radeon for the next couple of years. You have the best PC. It has an i5 12400F with a GT 710. I mean,
in what century is that the best PC?
The 12400F is actually a good chip. That you got upgradability on that, you're fine. The GT 710, that's where you could improve. Are 240mm AIOs good? Yeah, no, they're fine. Again, depends on the chip. I wouldn't put them on any of the most recent i9s, for example. But on the majority of chips, yeah, they'll be fine. I have like more than 80% bottleneck. Yeah. But I mean, you can always upgrade that GPU. How can a monitor bottleneck? So if you got like a 60 hertz monitor that does 1080p and you got a 4090, that 4090 is not going to be doing much. Because your monitor's not going to really be able to handle high FPS. You're going to be capped at basically 60 FPS. And you will be locked to 1080p resolution. You won't be able to do 1440 or 4K. So that's how basically. If you get like one of those like $80-$100 like HP 60 hertz 1080p monitors, you're locked to 1080p at 60 FPS no matter what kind of system you're running through it. Essentially. Is it crazy that I'm hitting 500 plus FPS on a 4060 in Flight Sim 24? Not necessarily. I mean, like, depends on like what resolution you're running it in, and yeah. The 4060 is pretty capable, don't get me wrong. I got a Ryzen 7 5700G 4060 64 gigs of RAM. Nice. Yeah. Well, I think that's another one of those games that's a bit more processor heavy than anything because of just a lot of rendering. Okay, jumping back over to Twitch. Is there also fan control or curves with Signal RGB? I know fan controls would do fine. Yes. I think for certain ones, yes. But like otherwise, if you do need to control fans, BIOS control is also an option. Which basically just means getting to the BIOS and setting the curve in there. I reminded through Yale's website yesterday, actually. LOL. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Do you guys build all custom PCs on stream? No. Only the ones who have elected to hit that build live on stream option. It's free. You just have to obviously wait for us to do a build stream, and like if we're really backed up on them, it might get kicked to the next one. But yeah, only the ones that elect to do that. Looking at other companies, but I come here just starting to spec out one of your systems. Y'all seem like a good company. Would love to go with one of your rigs. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we try and, get across that we're pretty cool folks, behind the scenes here. Lots of gamers, lots of tech enthusiasts, lots of people who are pretty passionate about making sure that, you get a fair deal on a computer that's good. What's your favorite game? Oh man, that is so hard. I mean, game that has taken majority of my life, or like most hours, probably World of Warcraft, or across all of the games, the Sims series. Life, like just hours of my life, just poured into both of those. Sims 2 for life, though, that was the best one. I'll probably say mouse because it's a little, I'm into heavy mouse. Gotcha. What would you rate the King 95?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, pretty much. I was gonna say a 9 out of 10 because there's always room for improvement. But,
should have had that mentality for the prison. Alright, folks, this build is done. It is finished. It is complete.
Very nice. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Lovely, lovely. Alright, folks. This PC is done. It is going to go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers it needs out of the box. It's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers. You're good to go. We're also going to stress test this, make sure these components work and work under load. And when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, Oliver. And thank you for ordering with us.
Thank you.
Woo! Lovely PC.
Yeah, get excited.
So beautiful. Coming soon to a desk near you. Ba-ba-ba. Lovely. People use TV as gaming monitors, but TV tend to have slow response compared to gaming monitors. That can bottleneck. That's true, yeah. Like, in some cases, you kind of just want to sacrifice, like, you know, that for the convenience. If you wanted to just have one thing you can use as a TV and as your gaming monitor or what have you. But, yeah. There's so many things like that where they can be a bottleneck that you're not even necessarily aware of. Do you know what PSU or GPU would come in the King 95 with the 7800X3D and 7900XTX? I don't know exactly what it is, because we usually have a couple that have been, like, you know, previously tested and approved that we pull from. So, like, if we run out of Seasonics, we might end up using, I don't know, the Gambius or the Cougar, you know, what we've kind of got on hand in that wattage. And for the GPU, the 7900XTX, there's a couple different manufacturers of that. I don't know, what's the 7900XTX you usually see?
XFX.
The XFX, yeah. I'd say XFX or Phantom Gaming sometimes. But yeah. It kind of just depends on what we have in stock at the time. And because we built so many PCs, it's kind of just what you can get your, what you can get in inventory. As a trophy case, 10 out of 10. Wood King again. As a PC case, 9 out of 10. Good if you have a good amount of horizontal space and looks clean. Yeah. I would say my 9 out of 10 is because the top of it, when you take it off, there's like a little band that keeps it like all together.
So don't touch it.
And that thing, well, yeah, but I had to touch it. I was testing it.
I've never had that issue.
Well, I gotta look for things like this. It can come loose, and if it comes loose, it's a pain to get it back on. But yeah.
It can come loose if you pull on it.
Bruh. It's my job to check these things.
And I built like 1,000 at this point.
True. Well, they also give me the prototypes, so like...
It might have been because of that.
Yeah. Actually, I might have given them... Because I made a huge note about that in my report, and they might have been like, dang, we gotta fix that. What? Companies listen to me. Sorry. I can't even say that with a straight face. Ordered mine yesterday and asked for the live stream, so that should be fun. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I was like, yours will probably be on Wednesday then, yeah. Carl, Shift, Rose... Oh, Control. I was like, Carl. Carl, Shift. Oh, yeah, Rosebud. That was the way to get the money. Now it's like Motherload. Well, it's been Motherload since like Sims 2, I want to say. And yeah, that'll give you 50k. Although, I never use the money cheats anymore in Sims. I always like to start them on, like, the cheapest lot, and I just get them a job, and then I have them, like, hustle. And they make a certain amount of money, they have one heir, and then they die, or the heir, you know, gets interesting, and then I just give all the money to the heir, and then they keep going, and I snowball it for several generations until they own the entire city. Because it's fun. Thinking about ordering today. Ooh, nice. Well, it never hurts to, you know, look. How's your guys' Thanksgiving? Oh, so good.
So good.
I cooked so much food. And yeah, pretty proud of myself. Big Thanksgiving dinner, completely cooked by me. With that exact CPU GPU combo from Skytech, and I'm unsure of the PSU, but it's a known brand, 850 watt, and got the Phantom Gaming OC as the GPU. Nice. It's my dream PC. It looks really good in white and black. Indeed, yeah. I'm pretty sure I have the Seasonic in mine. Oh, very nice. Yeah, we've had like a really good partnership with Seasonic for a while now, so we've been using a lot of their power supplies. Even in like our lower end builds too. We've got 650 watts from them, like just good stuff all around. The XFX has known driver issues. I wonder if it's that. I mean, I haven't seen anything from the XFX that does that, but, I mean, if you end up having any issues with it, obviously, customer service, they'll help you out. What was the silver one that we got at one point? Do you remember? It was so pretty. Was that Azrock?
It could have been.
I don't know, it was a while ago.
It was.
Hi, hello Seneca, how are you? I ordered an Alienware 34-inch ultra-wide OLED monitor last night. I'm so excited to see how it looks. Nice! OLED. I love OLED. I think it looks really good, but then I remember that I'm the person who's always turning brightness down. So I was like, you know what, maybe that's wasted on me. Do you guys do only Skytech or a wide variety of PC cases? We offer a lot of PC cases, especially through our custom builder. So we've got the ones that we use, use for pre-builts and all that, but on the custom builder we offer a lot more. So like Corsair cases, Be Quiet cases, what's the other guy? Like a lot of Antec, yeah. Yeah, a variety of stuff. What game were you on? The entire city? Oh, The Sims. In Sims 3, you actually could, because that one was like kind of an open world in its own little city, and like everything aged around you. That one was so fun. Because yeah, I could just play for generations and generations. Game just keeps going. There's no load times. My rival is like 3 generations deep now too, and I'm like, oh, now they have to marry. This will be great. But you could like actually buy the different businesses in the downtown, and then like once a week you go and collect money from it. And yeah, I owned the entire city. Yeah, it takes the fun out of it if you get them cheap money. Yeah, unless I'm like trying to build like a very fancy house or whatever, or do something aesthetically. I love the grind. I love the rags to riches storyline. Would paying extra for expected build on the custom PC get the PC built on stream quicker?
No. In fact, the two will not be compatible, so if you get expedited build, we will cancel your live stream.
Yeah. Just mainly because live stream has to be on Wednesday or Friday.
Yeah, and it adds lead time.
Yeah.
So the priority, because you pay money for the expedited, that's what you're getting.
Also makes sense too, because like, there's only so many builds that we can do on any given day if we were to like get like a ton of orders. So, it keeps it from being like, oh shoot, we got 14 orders on this one Wednesday. Not that there's ever been 14 orders, but I'm gonna knock on wood now, just to...
You wouldn't survive in the days of 10.
No, I would not. Oh, man. Kind of went expensive on the parts for my live order, so that should be interesting. The King 95. Oh, yeah, very nice. We usually get pretty, like, big, high-end builds on here, but we also build the, like, lower-end stuff, too. So we like seeing those when they come across. Usually because there's actually a bit more variety there, but yeah, we get a lot of the big bombers on here. Asus MSI? Yeah. Again, it's basically, like, we'll get any of the brands, like, just quite literally what we can buy. Especially with, like, the higher-end GPUs, availability on them is kind of hard to get. So when we can get them, we're going to get them, like, even if they're the more expensive option. Yeah. This might be a dumb question, but I've seen where some newer laptops only come with soldered on RAM that can't be upgraded. Would RAM soldered to the motherboard be faster than your normal SODIMM RAM sticks? No. The only reason they solder it is because they don't want you upgrading it. Like, full stop. And, like, obviously, I mean, it helps, I guess, sometimes with, making the laptop thinner and all that, but that's the main thing. When I know it's soldered on, it's just like, oh man, they don't want you to upgrade this thing. Once it starts getting slow, they want you to buy another. Well, see, I used to just go in and build without a family. Oh, yeah. That's also fun. I did also once, in, like, The Sims 4, they give you that, like, kind of just, like, fresh neighborhood, and I built an entire neighborhood. And I did that, too, in Sims 2, and I made this place called Puddlebrook, and it was basically a parody of, like, Riverdale, the TV show, but also, like, a parody of the Archie comics, of which it was based off of. And it was, like, instead of Archie, you had Jason Waterfalls. Don't go, Jason Waterfalls. And it was great. I had this whole story going. At one point, I was actually going to record and edit it and then, like, release it as a series, because, like, the things that happened in Puddlebrook, genuinely, like, I fell in love, my heart was broken, generations of, like, love and turmoil in this town, the history I made, there was affairs, there was people in love with other people who shouldn't be in love with people who's in love with them. It was great. Damn, I should revisit that. Alright, that makes sense. I'll order a custom PC then. Yeah. Where y'all in America? California. I'd love to see it built on stream, but I'd like to have it delivered faster, so I'll pay extra for expected build. Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, sometimes, yeah, you just want it faster.
Yeah, no, dude, that's totally understandable.
Yeah,
if I was in your shoes, I'd do expedited too. Fuck the life.
We're kind of the, we're like the scenic route, you know?
They're, the two roads you can take to go to San Francisco?
Yes.
I still think about that sometimes, like, wow, you went to the scenic route and you slept through the entire thing. I did that for Utah too, bro.
Yeah.
I went to the fucking.
Oh my gosh.
I was at the club with Dustin the night before.
Uh-huh.
I got home, I showered, and then I got picked up by my friends to go. And then I slept until probably the next day, like 2 to 3 p.m.
You probably like went through Bryce Canyon and were just like.
Yeah, whatever that is.
8600G custom build on stream. Yeah. I'd love to see it built on stream, but I'd like to have. Oh, sorry. I already read that. Beep. If some legend did this, I would be so proud. Yeah. I mean, we've had some lower end builds, builds built on here, and I kind of like seeing them because you get to see some of the other options that we have that you don't see on stream as much. And I mean, a PC's a PC. They're all great. I'd love to. Why do I keep wanting to read that same comment? I'm so sorry. Sims 2 was awesome. It so was. I still maintain that it's the best game of the series. I still go back and play Sims 2. And that game came out in like 2002. The first PC build, maybe 2004. The first PC build I ever did was an office computer with a Ryzen 3 2200G, and I was so happy with it. Nice.
Nice, dude.
You create your own K-drama. Honestly, though, like, oh man, there was so much drama. I would explain it, but somebody would click onto this stream and just be like, what is happening here? How many do y'all have currently on deck for live streams? So we got 3 today, and then I think
I'm pretty sure Wednesday's already booked.
Wednesday's already full?
Maybe.
Dang, Wednesday might already be full.
Dude, today was booked since Monday.
Dang. Okay. So yeah, I think we already got our Wednesday docket. So presumably if you were to order now for a live stream, it would be on the Friday stream.
That's what I'm going to assume. I got to check with our guy, like, for real.
Sure.
It might be all next week.
And sometimes things can change too. Sometimes people, decide to just have it built,
Which, nothing wrong with that at all, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to wait either. But, we can only do this twice a week, so.
Set up a dash cam for Juan so you can watch
for
the
me
ride
sleeping?
back.
Oh! I'm good.
I bought a 440-pound PC for my parents today with a 5600G and 16GB RAM full office PC. I don't know why I said pound and that's a euro sign. I'll go home. 100% agree on The Sims 2. So good. So good. I still think about that game and it blows my mind. I was so hyped for that game. That was, you know what? That was the game that I was beyond hyped for, and I played it and it exceeded hype.
Dang.
Rare. Like, you know how you're, like, really hyped for a game sometimes? You're like, yeah, and, like, at best, it meets hype. Exceeded.
Wow.
The Sims 2 will still run on Windows 11, but you have to do a little bit of tweaking to make it work. Yeah, I had to go into the files and, like, specifically change resolution in there. It's a bit of a pain, but it's doable. I'm gonna spend, like, 4.3K on your custom PC, but I got, like, 165 Hz, 1 millisecond, 4K, 1440p monitor.
Nice.
Nice. Actually, for the graphics on The Sims 2. Me too. I thought they were a really happy medium. So next week for my live stream then, LOL, since I ordered it yesterday. Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
That's not even a question.
Yeah, you're probably on Wednesday. Okay, sorry. Catching up on YouTube. I'm getting my PC built by you guys hopefully either today or tomorrow. Nice!
Cool.
Yeah, I think we got everybody today, unless you're
I think
Oliver.
they mean just in general.
Oh, I got you. Alright guys, I think I really need to sleep because you know why? Oh yeah, you're up really late. It was fun joining you guys today. Oh, thank you so much for joining us though. Yeah. We'll be back Wednesday and Friday. Yeah. Love your content. Thank you so much.
Wouldn't that be Thursday and Saturday for that?
Oh, yeah. Pacific Standard Time. I have a 12900K with a 3080. Is it much of an upgrade if I buy a 7900 XT to replace my 3080? Not really. I would say stick with the 3080 for now and wait for a more significant upgrade. which, you know, might be a while too, because the 3080 is still a beast. But yeah.
Damn,
If
imagine
it ain't broke,
feeling
don't fix
the
it.
need to upgrade a 3080.
No, I get it, because, like, there's exciting tech coming out all the
It's
time.
not feeling the need, it's feeling the want.
Yeah, and the want is real.
The want's
But
strong.
yeah, that 3080 is still totally good. I just finished exercising on my exercise bike while watching your live stream, and you say, "What about exercise bikes?" sorry, John. I'm sorry. It's just me. My attention span is like a rock's. A rock? Would a rock have a bad attention span? I don't know.
No,
I don't know
dude,
what
they
that
hold on to
metaphor
us only
was.
forever.
Shoot, man. Yeah. But yeah, if you enjoy an exercise bike, I'm happy for you. I just, it's like 3 minutes before I'm just like, I have to do something else. Hi, hello, Xmas6, how you doing?
That's how I feel when I agreed to play an online game with my friends, and then 2 rounds go by, and it's like, okay, this has been fun. What do you mean?
No, I feel you, actually. Like, if I was playing with a bunch of friends, I'd probably want to play for a while, because, you know, we're all just, like, chatting, shooting shit, and having fun.
No, I'll chat.
But,
I
like,
just don't want to play.
when I, like, log in to play, like, League or something like that, I play, like, 2 rounds, and that's it for the day, you know? Like...
With League.
Yeah, or, like, even Overwatch, you know, I play a couple rounds, and I'm like,
Okay.
okay, you know, that was good. But, like, a single-player game, those are the ones where I'm like, I sat down for 2 hours of gaming, and it's been 6, you know? Like,
yeah.
and you're just like, dang.
Yeah. I would, oh my god, I'm such... When PUBG was a thing, I would pretend to lose Wi-Fi connection
Just to not play with your friends? That's so funny. I actually got my computer upgraded for TS2. Oh, nice. The last game I was really hyped for, like legit excited. Well, that game was Settlers New Alliance. That turned out to be a 1 out of 10 game on a good day. Alright.
Oh.
Okay, so like Sims 2 being my game that I had like beyond hype expectations for and exceeded, Sims 2 is the best example of that, of any game. You wanna know the worst example was? The game I was so hyped for and was beyond let down for? Dude, you don't even know this game, and there's a reason why it was that shit. And it was X-Men, what was it? X-Men Destiny. Oh my gosh. I was so stupid hyped for this game. I was like, yes, you get to create your own mutant and like join the X-Men or the Brotherhood. Hell yeah, I'm so in. And then like last minute they're like, okay, so actually you get to pick from 3 preset mutants, and then you can pick from 3 preset abilities, and then the gameplay is also gonna suck. The voice acting, great. The storyline, even, pretty good.
Was that
everything else, no. And that's why it was good. Everything else about it, absolute shit. And I was just like, man, I've never been so, like, led on by a game to then be like, oh, this sucks. Yeah. You never hear about that game because it was that bad. Look, I'm too hyped for this. I ordered everything else. I needed already. The PC will be the last thing showing up. LOL. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the way you want it. You don't want the PC showing up and you have no monitor, you know? If the Skytech PC was bought at Newegg, will it be built on this channel? No. We only build the PCs that were ordered through the custom builder on our website and checked specifically that built live on stream option. I can upgrade my 6700 XT to a 3080. I mean, yeah, you could do that. Yeah, that might be a bit of a bump, but I wouldn't. Okay, it says sold and shipped by Skytech, so that's why I asked. Shipped, yeah. So we are building it, like, it's just not going to be built on stream. It's just built behind there. Building houses in The Sims 2 was like that, yeah. Sims 2 is the game I upgraded for. Oh my gosh, I can't believe, like, what the base game came with, too. It had so much with it. And the lore, like, no one ever talks about what good lore The Sims had, specifically in The Sims 2. It had some decent lore in The Sims 3. It was definitely a step down from Sims 2. And then Sims 4 just lost the plot. Quite literally. But, like, Bella Goth disappearing in the last place that she was seen was on Don Lothario's roof. And then you see her walking around in Strangetown? What? Also the Alien Sims. That was the best thing they ever did. Sims 2 aliens were better than any aliens they did in any of the other Sims games, bar none, and they'll never be able to capture that magic again. I had so many half-alien children, it was great. Monitor was bought from your website too, lol. I'm sorry. Try being a farm sim guy, the base game maps are never good. It can take months to years to get the best stuff. Yeah, I could see that, yeah. So for off-stream builds, like the collab with Braythorn, was it fun building those off-stream? Oh yeah. Yeah, we've actually worked with Braythorn a couple of times, and he's a cool guy. We always chat. All my homies hate Sims 4, yeah. I mean, after like a million very expensive expansions and all that, it's pretty playable now. It's nowhere near as good as Sims 2. It's like, by the end of the 10 years or whatever that they've had to just basically sell you stuff that the Sims 2 gave you in the base game, yeah, like, EA, I hate you, but here I am, still on your teat, like, come on. The problem with Settlers 8 was the development was restarted like 2 or 3 times after it got announced. At the point of announcement, they had a good beta and scrapped all of that. Oh, rip. Is Ixla as overrated as people say it is? The breakfast place? I've never even heard of that. I mean, sounds good. I want to play the Alien Sims game abducting humans for experimentation. You could be Pollination Technician number 9. Which was a name of one of the Sims in The Sims 2. I cannot make that up. Wait, I just read the customer title. That is Aura. Wait, what? But yeah. Yeah, it's Cali only. I didn't know if it was LA or only or not. Probably only in LA. Or at least I haven't heard of that around here. In the big population places. I also hadn't heard of Ontario, California until today. Oh, Mayo. Yeah, it's all good. Ontario actually is surprisingly, I would say, the place for the most, like, good food. Why can I not word? Ontario has the best food for what we like to call the Inland Empire.
It's the place with the most good food.
Like, tell me I'm wrong, though. Like, the most good food. I thought you were gonna prove that.
No, hell no. That's a bad word.
So, like, there is a slight chance that if it was, like, a really fancy place, that we might actually have it in Ontario. Like, we got a Topgolf. Like, what? I didn't even have a Topgolf in San Diego where I grew up. So, yeah.
I'm still not gonna allow it.
The stream title, it's a play on words since they're custom builds for the customer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I gotta give credit to somebody else for coming up with
yeah,
that.
I think that was Jimmy.
Yeah,
Shout
it was
out
pretty
to him.
smart. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
What is Topgolf? Okay, so they were like...
All my homies love Jimmy. Yeah, all my homies love Jimmy.
Topgolf is like if you took a driving range and then you were just like, you just added a bunch of alcohol.
And costs.
Yeah, so it's like a driving range, but they have like 3 levels of it. So like you just stack more areas to hit, and then you get a bunch of people who don't golf to go there.
Don't fall off the net.
And drink and try and play like mini games, but it's just a driving range.
If your ball hits a car, you better hope they don't find it, because it has an RFID in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then you can take the ball and then contact the insurance.
No. This is why you go to just a regular driving range.
Well, I imagine you're not driving balls towards cars.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I've had some sketchy things where I've been golfing and I've been like, no! It's like going towards the parking lot.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
No, the worst, too, is when you go to those golf courses where you're surrounded by houses and you're just like, please don't hit a window, please don't hit a window, please. And, like, when you're a bad golfer, it's stressful.
Oh, my God. What's a driving range? Well, you know how Americans are very excessive and wasteful? So we have things like parks, but you can only do one activity, and it's golfing. The most boring shit ever.
It's usually at every golf course they'll have what's called a driving range. So a driver is your biggest club, right? It's the one that you usually hit first to get the ball as far out as you can. Obviously, depending on the hole, sometimes you want to use other ones strategically, but the driver hits the ball the furthest. So the driving range is a place for you to go and just whack balls at a hill, basically. And kind of just get your swing, kind of going. It's a good place to warm up before you play, 18.
Yeah, think of it like a park where you're only allowed to do one activity.
So you usually get, a bucket of balls, and then you just hit. And you can hit, obviously, more than your driver there, but they call it a driving range because it's mainly there for you to, see how far your drives go. It's cool if you golf. Okay, hold on. I'm going to jump over to YouTube for a sec.
So, a shooting range, parentheses, guns. Trust me, bro, we know what shooting ranges are.
We got even more of those.
You're talking to a pair of Americans.
Do you have a backlog of video games not played? Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. I've got video games that I bought, was like, this is really good. I don't have the time for this.
I have video games that I bought that I have no intention to play.
Oof. I mean, I always had the intention of playing, but I'm like, I'm
be
way
real
too
with
busy.
yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta be real with yourself.
I bought Tears of the Kingdom, and I was hyped for that game, and I played the first 2 hours, and I was like, this is going to take my entire week. I can't do this right now. And it's in the backlog now. Till now, I still love the Sims 2 theme song. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. That's like a perfect rendition. Anyways, I'm buying an Arch 4. Any tips? Any tips for buying as far as, figuring out which one you want? Or just, any tips for, what to do once the PC gets to you? If this white PC case doesn't yellow out after time. As far as I've seen, PC cases don't really do that. Unless you're just, sitting right next to it and, smoking a cigarette, every time you're gaming. Then it'll probably do that.
Yeah, that's PC cases made out of plastic. We're making them out of metal now.
Yeah. We've evolved.
Yeah.
Made you laugh, let's go. Yes. Golfing simulator. There's also golfing simulators where you just basically hit a projector. Like a little thingy, and you hit balls at that.
Oh.
And it tells you where it went. We were going to be working with a projector company to come out with golf simulators, and my hand shot up so fast in email form to be like, I am a golfer, and I would like to look into this project.
So then what happened?
I never heard back. I know, man. I was like, dude, me setting up a golf simulator in my house, in my room. But it didn't happen. I was like, come on, R&D, yeah. Speaking of laughing, that boy, Jeff DeVoe, has me dead when he pulls up into chats randomly. When does he pull up into chats?
I mean, that hasn't happened for a while, but sure.
We need to make one watch
You know what?
Happy Gilmore.
Braithorn's chat.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, he does, actually. Yeah, he shows up on Braithorn's chat a lot.
We need to make... Why do I want to watch No, I've never seen it all the way through.
Really?
Yeah, that's the one where they play golf at the end, right?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of things.
Well, the whole premise is he's supposed to go through school or whatever, right?
Yeah.
In a month or something? I don't know.
There's a show called Monster Garage, and Jesse James and a crew built a golf ball collector.
Jesse James?
Sports car with a sick clown woodboard with a cannon that shot golf balls and golfers. I love
That's amazing.
I love that the Automod caught balls.
Balls?
But, literally, we're using them in context, golf. Yeah. That's hilarious. Okay. I bought Final Fantasy 15 and only played 30 minutes. Yeah, there's been games like that where I've done the same. And it's just 100% a time thing for me. I miss when I was a kid and I used to be able to play, spend hours playing Pikmin after I beat the game. What was I even doing? I don't know. I was just making Pikmin and throwing them in the water.
Playing games as a kid, you kind of just make your own game.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
top of the...
Because you were, bored and, you only had so many... You couldn't just, go out and buy another video game. So you're like, okay, I'm making my own video game in this.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe not in your case. But sometimes I didn't even know what to do in the game. So I made my own game.
Luckily, I was the youngest. So, I had direction. You know what I mean?
Okay. But
yeah. There's also shooting ranges for arrows, frisbees, etc. Yeah, it's true. We have whole golf courses for frisbees. See, in my opinion, that's lamer, but...
You wish.
Because we make some carbon filters to put in front of the PC for smokers.
What?
That'd be funny. Well, did I tell you that the way we used to test for airflow in a case was that my boss who vaped would, just go... with the vape into the, like, to see it go through the machine. It worked pretty effectively. Yeah. Don't worry, he didn't do that with anybody's actual... It was, like, always the prototype cases I was testing. But,
yeah, no, not production computer.
But I don't vape, so we don't do that test anymore. To be fair, that beige 2000s PC case era was great. I think it would be, like, at least a tiny bit of a market for retro-styled, like, chassis, but, like, actually worked, you know, had much more airflow these days, but had that kind of, like, smoothed beige and light gray aesthetic, yeah. My hand shot up so fast in email form, yes. He pulls up and Braze streams and trolls everyone, yeah. It's the best content on the internet. I learned that his PCs can't even run the popular app known as iFunny. Oh. Alright, jumping over to YouTube for a minute. Let's see. All my homies hate PC cases made out of plastic. Real. The first thing I check whenever I, like, test a case is I take it out of the box and I, like, well, obviously I touch it and then I'm just like, I can tell almost immediately. I'm like, if this case is cheap.
Yeah.
Like,
it feels like it's over.
If it does, it goes in the report. I'm like,
It's crazy how
if it feel quality, like not even like not cheap, but if it feel like good quality, like whenever I get like the Be Quiets, oh man, I'm just like, oh my gosh. You gotta feel this PC. Just having a Happy Gilmore flashback. What's the warranty on this PC? Okay, so our warranty is a year, like parts and everything, peace of mind, etc. But if you register it with us, it actually becomes 2 years. So just make sure you register with us 2 years of parts and all that. And you also get lifetime customer service. So even after that ends, like your parts won't necessarily be covered. You do also have parts covered though by the specific parts manufacturers. So always, register those parts as well. But if you have any issues with it past that warranty time, you can still call and we'll still like walk you through troubleshooting. Some things are as simple as like, maybe you just need to reinstall Windows, maybe you just need to update a driver, and those things we can help you with. If it is something more severe, like you have to, get a whole new GPU, we can at least walk you through that and help you figure out what it is that you need to, fix. So we're there for you, yeah, as long as we're here. Made you guys laugh. I won up that other guy. Let's go. Oh! Called out. They were tough as nails. It's true.
Just joined. Thank you guys for building. Oh, dang. Is this Pierce of Pierce's computer right now that we're building?
I believe so. Well, welcome in, welcome in.
Welcome, welcome.
And you are very welcome. It's just what we do. Mediocre case, no Valhalla for you.
Mediocre.
I say much worse things, but yeah, in the lab where no one can really hear me. I'll be like, yo, look at this. Look at this. Can you believe this?
Look at this graph.
Oh. No, this is Patrick. I have one experience that my PC emitted smoke because some electrical fire. Oof. Yeah, whenever you make the magic smoke happen, that is always bad, but also kind of exciting.
A little interesting.
Little interesting, yeah.
The smell is god-awful, but the event is kind of...
One time, this is a funny story, one time I got in this case to test, and it came with a power supply in it already, but the power supply didn't have any kind of labeling on it, so I didn't know what wattage it was. All I knew was it was modular. And I was like, you know what, I don't really know what this power supply is. I'm going to just test it without this. I'm going to put my own power supply in this and test the case itself. So I did that. And I really liked the case. So I showed my manager, right, and he was like, oh, this is, like, awesome. I want to try building something in this, like, a bit of a showpiece. So he took the case, and then he came back into the lab to get a power supply, saw that one, because I just, like, had it out, grabbed that power supply, put it in the machine, hooked the whole thing up, plugged it into the wall outlet, and it made a pop sound that they heard through his office. Like, the door was closed.
The door was closed?
And they heard, like, poof. And yeah. My instincts were right. I was like, I don't know, this power supply seems sketchy. And it was. So yeah, I passed the case,
The
but
case.
I did not pass that power supply. Because
That's
also I was
funny.
like, it's completely unlabeled. Like, what is it? Keith was just like, yeah, I'll plug it in. Yeah, always funny. This is first PC. Oh, very exciting!
Hell yeah.
All my siblings went through you all, so very excited. Nice. It's a whole family thing.
Whole
It's
family.
Skytech. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, this is a very impressive PC. I would reckon that this is probably going to be the bulkiest amongst your siblings, if I'm not mistaken. Because this is a very high-end build. Bragging rights indeed.
Where's Angel?
I don't know.
He might have already came and went. Did his
Yeah,
thing.
or maybe he got, maybe the internet went down or something. Is the Intel Core i7-11700KF paired good with the 4060 Ti in Fortnite? Yeah, that'll still work. Yeah, you shouldn't really have an issue with that. Fortnite's a pretty hungry game, though, graphically, which is really a shame, because, like, it doesn't have to be. So you're still not going to get, like, the highest of frames in that, but it's going to work, yeah. And I would recommend playing at 1080p. All my homies love empowering power supplies by not defining it by labels. Yeah, well, in the power supply world especially, it's like, you don't want to use anything that you don't know what it is, especially with cables. Because, yeah, they will go pop.
Dude, when I found one time,
What?
I ain't no snitch, but one time I found the inventory had a giant bin of power supply cables.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh fuck no, Brian, Duncan. Picture of the box. I was like, nah, they can't be doing this.
Yeah. What method of thermal paste do you use for applying? It was like
HYP16. Oh, method.
the
Sorry.
method, yeah.
Depends on the shape of the CPU.
Yeah, on the AMD ones, like, since they're still basically a square, you can kind of just do the big little, P.
You
As in,
pee
like,
on it?
the big little P. P-E-A-P. Like the, just like a little...
A blob in the center.
Yeah, thank you. For the Intels, I kind of like to do a little, like, a thick line.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's thick enough, it spreads.
Pause.
You gotta understand, my job literally makes me... Like, I have to, install and then immediately take it out. I would know if I was putting on
Right.
too little. Oh, for sure, been saving up for a couple of years. Nice. I try running Minesweeper just to be safe before moving up to Fortnite. All my homies love, I ain't no snitches. It's true. Should I get a different CPU for more FPS? And what CPU should I get for Fortnite? Honestly, I wouldn't worry about it.
It's not the CPU.
Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't worry about it too much because it's more so like graphically just hungry, and I think you're gonna be fine at 1080p. Like, and if you want more frames, you can even kick the settings down a little bit, and you'll get a bit more mileage that way. It kind of just depends on what you prefer more, like just graphics to look a bit better or for more frames. But yeah, if you upgrade the CPU, there really isn't anywhere for you to go on that platform. 11th gen is like the last of that generation. And you're already at the 11.7, so if you wanted to upgrade, you'd have to upgrade your motherboard as well. And that's just like a hassle. I wouldn't worry about it. I think you got a pretty good setup. If anything, I would run it on that, and then just see if you want any more improvement on that, how that's working for you, and where your system's letting you down, basically. What thermal paste method do you use, Juan?
What you said.
Yeah,
Minus the line.
exactly.
No, I don't
You
use
don't
the
use
line.
thick line?
I use X with a dot on the top and bottom. But for the AMDs, the all reliable.
AMDs. Someone's gonna use that as like a, what CPU are you using? AMDs? CPUs? I don't know. Shout out to my homie Juan for gassing me up with the hype from the labs. Chat, can
No
we
worries,
get any
no
primers
worries,
from my boy Juan?
It's all good, bro. I appreciate the.
I draw
the hype.
hangman with thermal paste.
A hangman?
That's funny.
I used to do smiley faces, but like ain't shit to smile about these days.
All that matters is that it covers the whole, the whole CPU.
Like you didn't acknowledge that whatsoever.
Nah, I mean, what can one say? Dude, I still got half a pie at home. I can't wait to get home.
That's all you're thinking about.
I am. Like, it just kicked in. It was like, oh, man. I'm like, what am I going to make for dinner? I got a freaking frozen pizza. And I was like, shoot, I'm just going to throw that in the oven. I got some leftover stuffing. And then I'm just going to eat half of a pie.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. Wait, that's better. What can Juan say? Do you guys only allow certain thermal pastes as well? Any that you know that aren't allowed?
That aren't allowed?
I wouldn't say necessarily aren't allowed, but for like the high quality stuff, we're pretty picky about it. In that I used to bench every thermal paste against itself, and our high end stuff, which is like the HYP15, right? Yeah, the blue stuff. 16. Apologies. The good stuff. That was like a good 6C difference, I think, from the from like the generic of that brand. So it does make a difference. It's that good. The only thing that sucks is when I'm running low on that good. And I'm like, all of my testing has been on the good. If I use anything different, there's a variable introduced.
Ask inventory.
I know, but then I'd have to talk to someone, and that's really scary. Talk to someone I don't know, horrifying.
I will say that when I open like AIOs and something, and they have that red cap thermal paste, I just throw that MFer away. Mm-hmm. Like that runny stuff is. Yeah,
or if it's in the packet.
Yeah, the packet, the little silver packets. No.
Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're building at home or you're upgrading and that's what it comes with, feel free to use that. It's still like good. It's gonna get the job done. But when you have access to the good stuff over here, and like, we're trying to get you guys. CPUs have been so hot as of late, like, I think, the last generation Intels, that we were so dedicated to getting quite literally every C we could shaved off.
Every C.
Like, which is why every case that we offer now has a ton of mesh on it. Like, I didn't pass anything that was even mildly restrictive to airflow, because we needed it, you know what I mean? I wasn't going to be sending out overheating machines. Will I need to sign for it once it ships? That's a good question.
I don't know. Don't me.
I don't think so. I think they just deliver it. But might be worth looking into once you get the email that it shipped, because it'll tell you who it shipped with. Is it UPS?
It's a signature required on FedEx. Okay.
Oh, okay. So then
there's your answer.
I could definitely think of thermal paste that are by no means allowed in any scenario. I know you know. That's true, yeah. But, like, when you got nothing, I don't know, I've had people be like, well, toothpaste works, right? And I'm just like, ah! Thoughts on Cryonaut paste?
Cryonaut's good.
I don't think I've used it, personally.
Thermo Grizzly.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's good stuff.
Damn, I stumbled my way through that word. I'm surprised you even understood me.
Yeah, it's all good. Dude, so, like, I was saying that I was looking at Pendleton and they have, like, 25% off site-wide. Well, they have a store. They have one store in Southern California, and it's in, like, Arrowhead. And, like, they open early tomorrow because of, like, Black Friday. And I'm like, dude, am I about to drive all the way up to, like, Arrowhead?
Well, tomorrow's Small Business Saturday, so, yeah, think about that, huh?
No. It's either I buy nothing or I go to the Pendleton store and I hate myself.
Goddamn.
Like, do I drive all the way
Alright, you heard it here first, folks. Kelsey hates small businesses.
No. I hate going to the store. Very different.
Where is this fucking store that you're saying? Should I go there?
It's in a mountain, thank you. You don't understand how much I need some colorful flannel. I just want a wool coat. Leave me alone. Yeah.
Yeah, I know who on a first name basis. Alright.
Every time you buy a tube of Cryonaut paste, Devour cleans another Mobo in the dishwasher. Oof. Dude, okay, I don't know if we had these. This isopropyl alcohol that came in like a little like you know how the canned air is, but it was like that and it had that little like
Yeah, the sprayers.
Precision nozzle.
So good.
Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. Just to go to the sink with that thing and just be like, psh, and like hose that motherboard down with isopropyl, so satisfying. Oh my gosh, man, that was great. It's the closest you'll ever get to just running at something under the sink. Don't worry, Juan, I'm picking up what you're putting down, even if Contra doesn't. Yeah, I know Juan on a first name basis like that. That's fair. Yeah. It's because Juan doesn't say my name enough.
I guess. I don't say anybody's name like that.
That's true. It's like when people get mad at me for not saying good morning, and it's like, I don't say good morning to anybody. This isn't a personal attack. This is nothing being good about the morning. What's up, Kexture? How you doing?
Yeah.
It's because Juan is just a chill guy like that. Yeah, it's true. He's the one. What can I say?
I'm just a chill guy. Dude, that thing's fucking everywhere. That's crazy in like 4 days. That meme? The little cartoon?
What?
Just a chill guy? Okay, she's in her own corner
Yeah,
of the internet.
I am.
The virtual
I've just been
retirement
getting...
home.
No, man, my TikTok is nothing but arcane edits right now. Like,
Oh, okay.
it forgot that I have any other likes.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it, though. Okay, but how come Pendleton was selling a wool skirt, and I was like, why do I need this?
A wool skirt?
Yes, like a long one first, right? That goes like to, if you were wearing like high top boots, kind of things like that, they would like hit that.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, why do I feel like I need this? Like, what prairie am I going to where I feel like I need this? But it looked really cute, yeah.
Wool skirt sounds like wearing a sweater with shorts.
I was like, it's the skirt you can wear in winter. What? Yeah, and then they had a shorter one that was also really cute, but I was like, in what world am I actually going to wear that? Where it's short, but it's also wool, so it's like...
It's so random.
Dude, okay, I gotta go on a rant about wool. For some random reason. Wool is the coolest thing. A, you get it from sheep. It does not hurt them to get it from, so if you got any hang-ups about fur or anything like that, wool is chill. It's abundant. It's the only fabric that stays as warm as it does when it's dry, when it's wet.
Oh, damn, that's kind
I
of
know, right? When I
What?
found that out, I was like,
What?
that is so cool. Yeah. So, like, if you're going into, like, the woods or some kind of survival thing, bring wool. I'm not even lying. Because, like, if it rains, you will be soaked, which is uncomfortable, but you'll still be warm.
Yeah.
See, this is why all my homies love Juan. Bro's cultured on the memes, you feel me? He is, yeah.
Thanks, man.
You need it for a random anime encounter where you need to secure the main character's intentions.
I guess.
Exactly. I was like, man, this and like a tiller, and I would just be like, yeah, you're right. The look is completed.
A tiller
Yeah, you know.
for your backyard?
I don't know, but for the wool skirt, it calls for you to be like tilling the land. I don't know.
Or a butter churn?
Yeah, or churning butter. Yeah, it'd be great.
I don't know
for
if they were tilling the land in skirts in the olden times.
Yeah, you still had to work. And they didn't like you wearing pants back then, so yeah, it had to be.
Damn, you're kind of right, actually.
Right, yeah. And if you fell into a puddle, you would still be warm. It's wool. Like, for real, man. Wool is great. Indeed. Like, I don't know, man. When I found that out, I was like, why is suddenly wool the coolest thing I've ever heard of? Just wear it strategically when going to those extinct places called the mall and walk laps around anime Sanrios. Do y'all's monitors have built-in speakers? That's a fantastic question. I don't know. Because we have a couple different ones on there. I think it would say, though, in the descriptions, if it had.
Yeah, the description will also
yeah.
say 27 feet
27, what?
instead of 27 inches.
You're not wrong about that, but I think you would have to include something about that if it had speakers on it. But from what I recall, I don't think they do.
Which is not the worst thing. Most monitors that come with speakers aren't the best speakers, really.
True.
You kind of want your own.
I don't know, man. And like, once you need like a headset for like talking to people, you kind of realize like, oh, actually, a headset is just the way to game. Like,
Yeah, dude.
you're like, oh wow, the sound quality is actually fantastic in here.
Especially if it's wireless.
No. No. Embrace wires. Some things we did right the first time. Headset is the way of life. We don't deserve ears. Exactly.
We got this.
And I got those like fat razor ones that are just like thunk. Like when your ear doesn't touch the outsides of it, you know they're big. Mm-hmm. It's also funny because like, my new place, I put my desk right near the window so I can look out while I'm, working, when I'm gaming. But then at night, it goes dark in there and then the headset's like very light. And then I like just look out and I see my neighbor and they're just, like, they just look at donut head me with all this RGB floating around and I'm like, I wonder if they wonder what I do.
Donut head.
Yeah, they're probably just like, how does she afford this place? And I'm just like, playing my video game upstairs. Yeah.
You don't have curtains?
I do, but I want to look outside. I'm like a cat,
Or no, what's the other blinds?
No.
You don't have blinds?
No, actually. I do have curtains, but I don't have blinds. I have blinds for the guest room because, sometimes you want blinds for, like, if you're getting
sometimes.
addressed.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, no one's getting addressed in the office, preferably. So there's some, just curtains in there. And yeah, it's fine. I actually don't even... Yeah.
I don't know what it is with people's obsession with leaving their fucking windows open as hell.
Dude, I lived in the darkest first-story apartment for 5 years where I could not open the window or else people would just see in at me just, like, sitting on the bed eating Cheetos with, like, a little, lump. So, like, I couldn't do that. They could see everything I owned and, And so I didn't see the sun for several years. So now that was the main reason I got that 2-story too. Is I was just like I need to be able to open windows. Like I need to see the world. It makes me happy. But you know what? I clearly again am in the minority because I go around my neighborhood and just nothing but blinds.
Yes,
blinds, and I'm like,
what normal people
okay, weird. I forget where I am and what I'm doing when I'm blasting my headset at night, for real. Yeah. Honestly, having that, my headset for the music is also really good, because I've been doing construction where I work, and it's very nice to be able to just be like, nope.
No sound. Yeah.
Windows open, unless it's raining, that thing stays closed, and even letting the rain smell in, I have to keep my shade blinds covering it so no light enters. I'm a vampire.
Hey, what's up, Angel?
Oh. Yeah, you want the bear? The bear that lived in the bathroom for a year?
Yeah. No, that's not that one.
Oh, okay. That's the clean bear.
That is the clean bear. What's up?
Right.
What's up?
Be a little nosy and see what's going on before I take off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, were you here for a while?
Oh, no, I was just... Well, I got lunch, came over here.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, was he here the whole time just, doing work? And we're like...
Doing work?
We had no idea.
No,
Yeah, we're doing work.
I gotta bring over some workstations, so... Yeah.
This way?
No, the other way.
Oh, the other. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say yeah. Usually, it's the other direction.
Yeah.
That looks spooky. Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm the opposite though. I don't even draw the blinds in my bedroom, And the sun literally comes up and then just shines in the window. But I like to watch it come up, so, like, I got no problem with that. Yeah, I like the light. I'm also like a lizard, though. Like, sometimes I'll, like, walk the dog, and, like, my brain's like, you could just lay down right here on the sidewalk, the warm sidewalk, and take a nap. And that sounds so good. Oh, here we go. Tough. It's got a lot of plastic on it. He's gotta rip it off. Dude, okay, call me boring, but like my favorite side dish, actually just my favorite food at Thanksgiving is the stuffing.
Oh, you are boring.
I like just the salty bread, like yeah. Salty bread and then put some gravy on it, yeah. All day.
Okay, well, gravy's kind of good.
That and the green bean casserole. That's my thing.
What retired grandma got into your soul before you were born?
I don't know, man. And then you want to know what I watched last night?
What?
They had on, you know, the food that built America, but it was Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
And they were talking about like all the Thanksgiving staples and how they like came to be, and it was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so like you know cranberry sauce, you know how it comes out can shape.
Yeah.
So that was like a mistake, but they're just like, well, it's only a mistake if we say it is. Let's just sell it and be like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. And it worked. Oh.
Yeah, this fucking magnetizes.
I know, I hate when the magnet stops working as well.
Yeah. Oh, come on, you're like right there. Oh,
Nope.
jumped into the fucking.
Hey, I'm on a tight budget of looking at E5 2650 V4 paired with a 1660 Super, 16 gigabytes DDR4. Would you say it's a good PC for the price? How much is the price? Because, like, on its face, that's not a good build. Just because of the processor alone. But, again, totally depends on the price. Because, like, if that's like a $250 station or something, $350? I mean, for $350, that's not bad. But you're going to have a pretty hard time upgrading because that CPU is old. And you're not going to get too much power out of that. Let me look up the stats on that real quick. 2650. Yeah, so since it's server grade, granted it's old server grade, yeah, max frequency of 2.9 gigahertz, that's pretty slow for gaming.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the max.
You're not running.
It's a very outdated CPU is what I'm telling you. So, yeah, it's got a lot of cores, but they all run very slowly. And for gaming in particular, that's actually the more important thing is the clocks. Yeah, it's just the first PC for my son who's looking at playing Roblox and Fortnite and similar games. I totally understand.
Get a console.
Yeah, I was like, my best advice actually is if you're kind of in that price point, a console is the better like bang for your buck. Just because at around, I would say like the $600 price point and below, a console is gonna beat any PC that you find for that kind of price. Just because of like, you know, outdatedness for that price. But yeah. Just placed my order. Nice. What's up, Hayden? How you doing? So yeah, like that PC would work, but and like I totally understand the budget thing. It sucks. Gaming PCs are not affordable, like just flat out. But that's kind of the reality of it. That's gonna be very outdated technology, and a console would make more sense in that regard. I definitely did not forget it was Friday. Oh yeah, you're on break. Very nice. Them taxes go crazy. Oh, I should have given you my affiliate code. That would have helped. Meh. I'm guessing y'all are almost done. No, we still got another one after this. That's why we started at 1. 4.5K, can't wait till it's here. Oh, dang, yeah.
Dang.
That's gonna be a beast. How many did you have? In total, 3. So this is our second one. And yeah. And then it'll be the freaking weekend after 3. Whole pie. Not whole pie, half pie. No worries, thanks for the tips. Just don't want to be spending thousands on the first PC for my son, as that's what he's looking for, as he's already got a console and wants to make videos and have one for his schoolwork too. Totally understandable, yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. It's just kind of one of those technologies that is a bit egregious, yeah. But yeah, I mean, if he wants to make videos and all that, I mean, the Xeon wouldn't be too bad for that because of the many cores. It's just that gaming is probably going to be a lot smoother on his consoles then. But yeah. Best of luck to you, though. And have a good Christmas. Yeah, I was gonna go tomorrow morning when I woke up. I was gonna go to like Walmart and be like, oh, time to pick out some Christmas lights and all that kind of thing. And then I remembered that it's like Black Friday, basically weekend. So I was like, oh, never mind.
Never mind. Dude, that Walmart, I promise you that fucking Walmart would have been ready for war. Like, all the shelves would have been, like...
Well, and, like, my Walmart on any given day is already just, like, I don't know, man. We got a ton of people in the store and, like, 3 people working it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't go to Walmart.
Yeah, I didn't wear that anymore. But there are some things that it's like, gotta go to Walmart for.
What?
Very obscure things. Like, I don't know, plumbing material, I don't know.
Home Depot.
Home Depot also has it, unless I'm going to the garden center. No worries, you two have a good Christmas, and thanks again for the tips. Thank you.
Am I home like going to Walmart? Not for real though, because the fucking checkout takes like 30 minutes.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy. They want you to sign up for their, like...
And I ain't doing that. I'm
their
just gonna go to Target.
subscription so that you can,
Fuck
like...
Walmart.
They're like, well, don't you just want to go through the scan and go? Because we have 12 of those for some reason. And, like, 1 actual checkout. And you're just like... Yeah.
Nah, I'm going to I'm going to Target. Which Target
I
is
don't
also
have a
getting
Target.
shitty. The Walmartification of Target.
Oh shoot, dude, though, you know what I am getting, though? I'm getting a Home Goods that's opening soon, and I'm like,
Cool.
it's just like a place for random shit to put in your home, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, dude.
this is the time.
Random.
I've
fucking-
never been there, but like this is, I got a whole house I gotta fill with random junk.
Yeah, dude. There's like all like sculptures and shit that's like don't have any shapes. That are like, what is this for? Whatever you want to use it for.
How am I getting a Wi-Fi call from Sirius XM? Well,
Did you win a radio competition?
no, I don't enter things. Do you get paid for building other people's PCs? I mean, like, it's our job, so like, yeah, you know, we get a. They pay us. But yeah, it's not like, you know, people pay us to build their machines for them. It's just our job. Just wanted to ask because I just watched your video on PCs from Amazon. What an absolute scam some of those PCs were. Oh yeah, thank you for watching. We had fun making that video. But yeah, and it's basically just my way of kind of yeah, getting some of that information out there, because especially on the lower end of PCs, they'll sell you really outdated hardware, and they like to really hide those facts. So.
And
What?
before STG Auburn lost it.
Yeah. for real.
Imagine.
Oh man. So yeah, it was a labor of love. And yeah, we found some pretty funny skit. The basketball one was so random.
Oh, I didn't watch the video. I don't know.
Oh my god. You don't watch my videos?
No. I don't watch any Skytech videos. Do you think I want to see work stuff when I'm outside of work?
But it's me.
I know it's you, and I fuck with you, but.
Yes, that's fair.
Sorry.
It's okay. I don't know, man. Now I even gotta tell my fiance to be like, yeah, I was in a new video, you know. And, oh, okay, I'll look it up now. And it's like, it's been out for like a week.
Ouch.
Like,
Sorry, bro. If you were the one, like, if you were making these videos in your garage, yeah, I'd watch
yeah,
it.
yeah, but it's work. The basketball one had me laughing. Yeah. That and Sue Every. I was like, what is this name? So when I saw the notification that y'all was live, I was like, I guess I'll hop on TikTok while I wait for the countdown. I guess I was watching TikTok for too long and I forgot. Oh, that's all good. We used to be on TikTok too, so we would have just found you probably, but not for now. Yo, that is a sick PC. Thank you. Yeah, Pierce is getting a real nice one.
Yep.
This is a good PC. It looks lovely. I love this motherboard so much. I'm so glad that like it's getting used more in these custom builds because it's so gorgeous. Mm-hmm. When you can get white PCB, I'm just like, oh, they really went all out. I'll give you $10K for that PC right now.
No, but you can spend a fraction of that on our website.
Yeah, I was like, I think you could order the same one for a lot less.
Yeah.
I have my birthday party tomorrow, and I might be going to Micro Center Sunday, hopefully. Nice!
Cool.
What are you doing for your birthday party? They're paid by the PC gods and Tech Jesus. I mean,
What?
no, just some
Tech
guy.
Jesus?
Skytech laptops now? Thought y'all didn't
Always.
like laptops? Yeah, we've got them. They're new. They're piloting out. Nothing, you know, super spectacular about them, but yeah, they're there. They're offerings.
They're theirs.
I'm hoping that they will lead to some other ones, cause like I got some cool laptop ideas, but like you know you gotta dip the
But the
toe
logo.
in. Yeah, design wise, I have some ideas that I think are a little better, but you know.
Nah, it's alright. I think Dustin will take care of it.
Yeah. I love this case. It's gonna be an army themed party. Oh, cool. I went for a 6000 megahertz CL30R 64 gigabytes white because you guys didn't have black, but it's fine. The whole PC is blackout, but the mem is white, but it's fine. I only care about performance. Fair. It'll still look really good.
Gee.
I don't know what we're doing because my mom won't tell me. Oh, that's nice. Honestly, savor that. It's so fun. I don't know to be at that age too, where like stuff still
Birthdays mean
happens for
something?
you. No,
Yeah.
but you know, like I don't know. You know, your parents like do something exciting for you. If you're lucky, you'll get like a partner eventually in life who also does those things for you. But sometimes you don't.
Damn.
Or you got to make your own surprises. Or you're like me and you ruin every single surprise because you're always thinking in the future. So nothing is ever a surprise.
Oh, dude.
I
Okay.
ruined my own engagement.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Wait, how?
I literally said the line, funny, all day I felt like you were gonna propose to me. And then just dead silence, and I was like, it was gonna happen right now, wasn't it?
When she was good at improv, she could have sold it better, but alright.
Ugh.
She could have been like,
Only
oh,
me.
that?
Only
No,
me.
Never. What if she said that? Then what?
Never. Oh, that's so funny.
What? How would you have reacted?
No, because, okay, here's the thing, too, is like, it's bad because I'm someone who's impossible to, like, surprise, and then you have someone who's really bad at keeping a secret. And it doesn't make a good combo. Yeah.
No, dude. Okay, so my sister's engagement, wasn't. She thought it was weird that I was waking up early on a fucking Sunday, which is like, yeah.
She figured it out from
Yeah,
that.
from
oh
that.
my gosh.
Which is like, yeah, dog. If I have my fucking both parents like banging on my door, like, yeah, of course she's gonna figure it out.
Dude, no, you should just been like, oh man, no, I woke up really early because I had like, I don't know, diarrhea. And just been like, and I've just been awake since then.
That's never stopped me from going to sleep.
Really? You never like woken up in the middle of the night because you like didn't feel good, and then you're just like, well, I guess
Oh, from the bubble
it's
bath?
early enough, so like I guess this is
No.
my day starts.
Never in my
Dude, what
life.
does it take to get you like up in the morning? Like,
I will
Wild.
never in my life be like, oh, I'm already up. Might as well.
dude, like the cat will like meow a little too much, and I'm like, I guess I'm up. It's 3:30 in the morning. Might
There's
as well
no
start
fucking.
my day.
Oh my god.
'Cause I ain't going back to sleep. I don't know. You'll get here eventually, I guarantee.
I hope I don't. I truly hope I don't.
I went for a 6,000 megahertz, the 30R, 64 gigabytes white, because you guys didn't have. Oh, sorry, I read that one. Blah.
When I tell you I value sleep more than eat, like I
No,
could
dude,
skip meals.
I also value sleep. Like, I gotta sleep. And, like, if I'm out past when I'm normally asleep, there's part of me that's like, man, you could have been sleeping right now. Like, you fool.
Yeah.
So, like, I get my sleep, but I just go to
You
bed
wake up early on weekends.
I wake up early on weekends, but I just go to bed at my regular time on the weekend also.
SMH.
Oh, dude, it's good for
You
you.
ain't a real sleeper.
That's why I get that good sleep, that good sleep. I get that REM. I
Nah,
get that
dog.
REM.
It ain't good sleep.
I have those dreams that you remember after you wake up. What? Yeah, that good stuff.
Damn, I was gonna say it ain't good sleep till you wake up at 2 p.m. on a Sunday. That's when you know it's good
No,
sleep.
man, that's like when you're coming down with a fever. You're like, oh no, man.
Yeah, no fever required. What do you mean?
Do I get a birthday PC? No, not this time, unfortunately. Hi, Mom, when birthdays are still exciting. That's true. Don't get me wrong, I know what could make a birthday exciting now, but I feel like the entire time I'd be like, this costs so much money. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude.
We're
I had a
financially
little-
ruined.
I had a little thing at my house, and I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be nice." It's fuck. No, that shit was like $300. I ended up spending on.
I mean, like, that's nothing.
I ain't doing that
I'm
again.
talking about the, like, we're going to somewhere.
Oh, going to somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I ain't doing that again.
I'll drop 300 on a party easy.
No, you won't.
I love
no,
feeding
you won't.
people.
You're gonna think about that
What do
300
you mean,
for like
no,
2
I
months.
won't? I did that the last party I had. I bought 24 burgers. And that was just the burgers for like 6 people.
Oh my god,
This is
you
who I
really
am.
did. I didn't think of the economics on that.
Yeah.
How?
I need to feed people. It's
That overrides your need to save
yes,
money?
culturally. I'm Polish. You forget this. We need to feed you when you come into our room. Like,
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I would have been like, damn, you're probably still thinking about those $300. I guess not when it's food. Alright, folks. This build is done. It is finished. It is complete.
Very nice. Random clapping.
And clapping. I did get it done in between the segments of arguing with Gus.
Yeah.
I feel like today is just arguing with PC building on the side.
Yeah, for real. Classic after Thanksgiving, stream.
I know, right?
Alright, folks, this PC is done. I'm just gonna go and get Windows put on it, all the drivers that you need, so out of the box, it's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. We're also going to stress test this, make sure these components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, whoop,
Sorry.
it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, Pierce, and thank you for ordering with us. Very nice, nighttime mode.
Oh, shit. I always want putting the panel on.
It's okay. You've got time. Why can't you do it in the dark? Just kidding. Ooh, very nice. Lovely. Wow. Very nice. Alright. That brings us on to our third build. This one's for you. You know what I mean.
Oh, shit.
I was like, you're in no position, Juan.
To what?
This one. You know, you're the one. Tight work, thank you. Although the black and the yellow had me stressing for a second. I was like, what?
The what?
Nothing, don't worry.
The yellow?
The black and the yellow. I don't know.
What's wrong with yellow?
I just think this emoji looked like something out of the corner of my eye. That was something else.
Oh, you're talking about an emoji. What the fuck?
Okay,
Is that
thank you.
emote? Whoa! Alright, man.
Thank you. Okay, I was like, oh, maybe I'm just...
No.
Okay.
All the things to expect, it wasn't that. I was picturing maybe, oh, it's a bee emoji or something. You said black and yellow. That's black and orange.
Oh, good times. Yeah.
Okay.
I was
I
wondering,
know.
like, hesitation. Oh, this is a fun board. I like this one. Dude, today for lunch I just brought like Thanksgiving leftovers, and it was a, it was like a brick because I like packed it in like so tightly because I had so much stuff, and it was just like 50% stuffing, 50% green beans, and then like a tiny little wall of potato between, and then a single piece of turkey on top. It was pretty good.
Sorry, I was reading this. For the like, watch battery?
Oh yeah, they have to.
Interesting. Burns in
Making
2
me hungry,
hours, huh?
Kelsey. Yes. Yeah, always talking about food. Can't wait to get home and get that pie. Oh my gosh, half a pie. You know what sucks though? It's the crumble top, which is normally what I like, but I like when pie is hot, and to heat the pie, the crumble just becomes like a weird little like sugar rock on top.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang it.
Just
What if I put it in like a skillet, so like just the bottom of it got hot?
fuck it, dude. Try it out. You might be onto something. Imagine you invent a new dessert.
Dang. I mean, people make pies and stuff in like cast iron, which honestly, dude, that is like my number one thing. I was like dropping into my dad yesterday as far as what I wanted for Christmas, and I was like, just a good cast iron skillet, like, it's all I want. Cast iron is everything, man. Again, it's like sometimes we got it right the first time.
Now, can you drop those lyrics into the All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey? All I want is a cast iron skillet.
I don't want a lot for Christmas, but there is just one thing I need. Cast iron. Non-stick cutlery.
What?
I don't know. Then I
Where'd
started
those
going.
lyrics go?
I started going into cutlery, which I don't need. Hi, hello, you. Welcome up. Welcome up. Welcome. Welcome. Your PC is up. Welcome
There you
up.
go.
Woo. All I want is a cast iron skillet. Come on, sing it, Kelsey. No, I haven't done my vocal warm-up, so my range isn't good. Dude, and even like yesterday on TV, like not only is everything like already like we're already into Christmas, like hella, but like yesterday on TV, one channel was just playing It's a Wonderful Life like on repeat all day, and I was like, it's Thanksgiving. I want to watch this on Christmas Eve. I love this movie. Don't wear it out. Like,
Don't worry about it.
excited. I love the teal on that board. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
Nice. Kelsey, Subway has a foot-long dark chocolate peppermint cookie. I want it right now. Nice. Foot-long cookie. I would eat that whole thing in one sitting. I feel bad about it, but I'd enjoy it. Well, this morning I went to Starbucks just because I had to kill time. And
What?
I got to Corona so early.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, let's go get some like some Starbies.
Okay.
So I got like their gingerbread chai, and it was very good.
What time did you come in?
I don't know, I got here like 7:40. I didn't clock in though immediately.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm good.
We
I'm
could have
good.
started 20 minutes early.
Nah, that's okay. My pair of 4060 with the 9800X 3D. Well, if you're doing a lot more processor heavy applications or the games that you like are very processor heavy and you're just going to be playing in like 1080p especially, fantastic build. So, if you want to prioritize your like CPU, definitely a way to go.
Yeah, dude. I hate holding you up. So when you pull up early, just put in the chat, like in the morning,
Yeah, no, it's all good.
and then we'll
Also, I got locked out of the room, so like.
What? Wait, what? What do you mean lock that up?
Okay, so like, you know how there's like a keypad on it?
You don't know the code?
No, I know the code, but it wouldn't take the keypad. Like, it was weird, yeah.
The hell?
Yeah.
It'd be more weird if you didn't know the code.
Oh, no, I know the code.
What? How'd you end up getting in?
Somebody opened it eventually, and then it, for some reason, like, restarted. It was, like, very weird.
What do you mean somebody opened it?
Like, somebody came out.
Okay. Hey, you know the studio's other door is open, right?
It's
By the
just fully
staircase?
open? Really?
I'm
Damn.
pretty sure. Well, now that they cut a door in that wall,
Mm,
so I'm pretty sure you can access it from the staircase.
damn. I used to make 8-inch cookies for my niece. Nice. One batch of dough was like 5 cookies. Wild. How many builds are you all doing? 3, and this is our 3rd one. So we're a couple hours into the stream now, and yeah. You know, I never bake cookies. I don't really bake anything, actually. I'm a very good cook, because you can kind of just do that by instinct and, like, you know, sight, smell, you know, taste as you go, that sort of thing. But, like, baking is a science. And, like,
Are
that
you
means...
not a scientist?
No, I'd have to read a recipe, and, like, I don't do that, man.
Okay. Alright. What's wrong with reading a recipe?
Too much to focus.
Oh,
Yeah.
like on. Oh, okay. I see.
And, like, I just, it's just, like, sometimes I look up a recipe if I'm like, does this have this ingredient in it? Yeah, I guess it does. Okay, cool. Like, I didn't know how to make mashed sweet potatoes, really, you know, like what one does for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw someone was like, and you add cream. And I was like, oh, well, I did not know that. I do not have cream. I had some coconut milk, and I was like, that's probably similar. And so I just kind of, you know, splashed some coconut milk in there, which was actually bomb. Sweet potatoes with some coconut milk in it, and then I put cinnamon in, because I thought that sounded good, but I actually put too much cinnamon in it, because, you know, I went like, and the whole thing just went like, and I was like, oh, dang, and I was like, okay, let's mix it. I was like, worst case scenario, I just add more milk, you know, like, you just add other things to,
So you end up with like fucking.
it was very cinnamony, but it ended up being good. Like, it needed that much cinnamon.
Oh, okay.
And then I put a bit of honey into it.
You just keep adding more and more ingredients until you end up with like 8 pounds of.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I was cooking for you. So I did, yeah, I was like coconut milk, a little honey, a bunch of cinnamon, and then just like a couple pinches of brown sugar that had like those like big granulated ones. So every once in a while you got like a little crunch, and it was just brown sugar. It was pretty good. And then also just like a shit ton of butter.
But.
watch like the cooking channels beat Bobby Flay?
No.
This guy named Bobby Flay.
I know what Bobby plays.
So like people go up against him and be like, my recipe against yours, basically like head to head, and Bobby Flay always wins.
Yeah.
I just one of these times I just want to say somebody beat Bobby Flay and like they just go and they just beat him like.
No one's beat him?
Well, I mean like they have people beat him, but I swear the judges are biased.
Oh.
Cause like ain't no way that this guy is making
Yeah,
like
keep the
a
show
better
going.
Penang curry than this lady like.
Oh, who like grew up watching
Yes,
her grandmother
and like
make
she
it.
literally like broke a fresh coconut open to get the like coconut milk. Like you can't tell me that that one's not better.
Yeah, you're right. You're some fucking guy from Minnesota is gonna make it better?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know about all that. I don't know where Bobby Flay is from. I just assume. Where's Bobby Flay from, chat? Yeah, I'm treating them like Siri.
Are y'all Black Friday shopping? A little
A
bit.
little bit.
I don't know why, but the only things I seem to want right now is clothing, which is like, when did I become so lame? You know what it is? It's because I'm cold. It's gotten colder, and I'm like, I need.
I bought a Roomba and I'm excited about that, which is like, when did I become so lame? But
No, dude, that is the Black Friday purchase.
it's for my mom, not for Christmas. That'd be fucked. Just when it arrives, I'll show it to her. I should be Christmas shopping. I should be taking advantage of that, but I'm not.
Oh man, I always wait till the last minute because I'm an idiot.
Dude, the gifts that I've given the last 3 years have been so successful that I think I'm just going to keep at it. You know what it is? Cash. Everyone loves cash. No one wants to say it, but they all do.
I guess. Okay, cash over gift card though, actually.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's just shittier cash that you can only use in one place.
Yeah.
And have to go out of my way to go buy it. Fuck that.
And you like forget that you have it, and then you're like,
Bro.
oh, okay, cool.
Christmas shopping, when you give everybody fucking cash, takes as long as it takes to drive to the ATM.
Cause see, like I always wait till like, well, not the last minute, because I hate people who do that. Like I used to work at a mall, and like it was always madness on Christmas Eve, and I was like, go home, I hate all of you, because I was tired, and I wanted to be with my family. So I don't do that. But like I'll wait till like the last week,
God.
and then it's horrible because parking is bad, and like that is one of my stress things. Like the reason I don't go more places is because I'm like, what's the parking situation like? If I don't know what the parking situation is gonna be like before I get there, because there are times when I pull up to a place and I'm like, oh, this is an absolute zoo. Goodbye. And I just go back home. But, like, I'm not going to drive all the way, like, hours out to a place just to be like, oh, the parking situation's horrible. I must go. So I always do that to myself, and then I have to park in a parking lot that's, like, an absolute zoo, and then I have to get out of that parking lot, which is always worse.
Can you say that in a British accent?
No.
Why?
Cause
You can't do it, huh?
Not really,
You're
yeah.
bad at accents?
I mean, a British one, not particularly good, no.
Has to make. Alright, sorry. So what were you saying about the zoo? I don't know. You keep saying it's an absolute zoo. That's
But, like, getting out of a parking lot, like, when it's like, oh, man, this is, I hate it.
No, say it.
It gives me
It's
so
an
much.
what
It's an absolute.
Yeah.
Why? What is so weird about that?
No, it's not weird. It's funny.
I don't get it.
It's just funny.
This is just how I speak.
I haven't heard that term in a while. Absolute zoo.
Yeah, it's part of the grandma who's possessed me. I guess. I like cash as gifts too, or a gift card if I'm impatient. Yeah, I like the right gift card, yeah. Because then it's like, you put some thought into this, yeah. Whereas like cash is like, you put none thought into this.
Exactly, and everyone still loves it. And it takes me like 20 minutes to get my Christmas shopping done.
I don't know, like, obviously the best gift is like the one you didn't know you wanted, but then like you see, you're like, oh my gosh, how is this so thoughtful? Like,
And
that
it's
is
money.
The one. No.
Dude, the way people's eyes fucking light up when they're like, you know that, like, in their mind, they already spent that money. Or that money's already spent. I will die on this hill. Cash is the A1 Christmas gift.
What was the best Christmas gift you ever got?
Oh no, there was a couple Lego sets when I was a kid. I was really geeked over. As an adult, Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing's
no.
really lived up to it. Yeah, as an adult, you get like cool, useful things, but it's like, okay, yeah. I don't know. It's different as a kid. What was your best Christmas gift?
Trying to think. I don't know. I feel like there was like 1 year where I swear I got like Harvest Moon, It's a Wonderful Life, and like
The world was never the same.
like I got like 3 video
you
games
got
that
3?
were really good.
Damn.
I know, which is insane because like I never got 3 like. I mean, you know, it was like Game Boy, you know, one, and then like one for like the GameCube.
Damn, growing up with money sounds nice.
Trust me, we didn't have much at that point. That's why it was like kind of wild. That, and I mean, some of them were kind of old, you know.
What do you mean?
Like they were games that had been out for a while, so.
It wasn't like the game of the year or whatever.
But they were games I really liked, so.
As a kid, who cares? I don't think as a kid I followed like, oh, this game's coming out, this game's coming out.
Yeah. Guess who's got McDonald's? You. My PS5 was my favorite one. Yeah, that makes sense. That's some good stuff.
Do you still want to share custody on a PS5? It's Black Friday right now, so it's probably like $400.
We meet in the parking lot every other week.
Dude, we work together.
I know, I just.
In the parking. Why is that from personal experience? Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. No, it wasn't a parking lot, but I know that for some people it's space.
Yeah, but it's bro. We just go to your desk and.
No, I don't have enough things for a PlayStation 5 to make sense. You know, like.
What do you like? Games that you want to play?
Yeah.
That's why. See, I don't want. I like 2 games, 2 maybe 3.
Maybe when like GTA 6 comes out, because like I'm gonna want to play that, and I don't know if I can.
Exclusive.
Yeah, like I'll pick up the online component when they sell that solo on Steam, like they did with Red Dead. But like I gotta play the game, you know, like I gotta get the storyline. And if you gave me like a week, I'd get that. I could.
God damn.
Easy. Like when Red Dead 2 came out, I borrowed my sister's Xbox because she got it, and she's like, I don't really like this game. They walk too slow, and I was like, you idiot. Like, yeah, they walk much faster in Fallout. Like, yeah, that's Fallout. It's a different game. It's for the realism.
The realism, the Bigfoots that can talk.
That was not the canon. So yeah, I literally sat on the couch and just played that game. Granted, I also like got sick, so I was like out of work for a couple days.
Oh, so you did nothing but play that game.
Yeah,
That's how you
quite
beat it in a
literally,
week.
yeah.
I was like, damn. GTA in a
All I
week.
did, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm on the fence about this. It's like really expensive camera.
Mhm.
That's like for motion. It's an action camera. But I want it. But part of me feels like I'm gonna use it for like the first 2 weeks.
And then never again, yeah.
But who knows? Maybe what if?
Can your phone do that?
Not the best. Can it record moving objects? Of course. But like, can it look good? And have auto gimbal? No.
True.
So I'm just like, I need to ask Kay.
Anyone played Farming Simulator 25 yet? No.
No.
I've actually never played any of the Farming Simulator games, but I feel like I know I would love it, which is probably why I stay away. Because I'm like, I don't need to be working on like a big green tractor. So guess what? What?
But yeah, that's my mental struggle for today.
Understand.
Probably not gonna get it, but it would be really cool, dude. They shoot like car videos like so fucking good.
The only other thing was I was thinking because I wanted a Steam Deck at one point, and I'm like,
Oh, dude, they're like $300, but it's
Yeah.
an LCD one.
yeah. Which I mean, I don't think too care too much about that. And I was like, that's a good price. That's actually something I could swing. I could probably do that.
Yeah.
But
But
the Pixel 8a is also like $399.
oh, fuck a tablet. Do you use your iPad?
No, it's a phone.
Oh, Pixel 8.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why.
And Em's been like using her Pixel for a while, and I'm like,
Oh, you're
I
gonna
know she
surprise her
wants
with a new
that
phone?
phone.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, oh, should I
Get
do
her
that?
both, bro.
That is so something I would do, and it would be very dumb of me.
Why would it be dumb?
Because that's a lot of money.
So that's your wife.
Yeah, but like I always outspend by a lot, and then I feel bad about that.
Who cares? You ain't gonna take it with you when you die.
I got a long time before I'm done. About 4 new packs for The Sims 4
Got a long
yesterday.
new
Definitely didn't spend $100. Am I crazy for that? You gotta do the bundles. You gotta wait when they're on good sale. But yeah.
Well, yeah, they probably are on sale right now.
But you enjoying The Sims 4? I'm having a fair amount of fun in Sims 4. I won't lie. I have some good times. I'm several generations in.
Do you think she would enjoy the Steam Deck more, or the phone?
No, that's the thing.
Well, like, does he complain about her phone, or like
Yeah, a little bit.
a little bit? Like, how deeply though? Like, is she angry when she complains about it, or is she
No.
just like, oh, this damn phone?
She just likes to look at new phones and be like, oh, this looks so cool, and it's like, you don't need it.
I think the phone might be,
Yeah.
maybe. Cause like, yeah, Steam Deck's cool, but if she already has a PC.
Yeah, but if I get the Steam Deck for then I can also play it.
True.
You gotta think about that.
That's why, dude. You get her both. But she's distracted with the phone, then you hop on the Steam Deck.
I love that game. I bought Horse Ranch, High School Years, Love Struck, Growing Together. All good. Honestly, those are some of their better expansion packs. I also like the werewolf one, but that was just... I had fun with that. But the Horse Ranch one is very fun. But yeah, those are all good ones. Honestly, the the equestrian career that you can do, hard to do. Like, I had a guy who that's all that he was doing, and he didn't... I don't think he even reached the end goal actually before he died, and I was like, dang.
Damn.
Yeah. Or to have a championship horse, you have to raise them up really good, get their stats high, and then breed them, and then take the next generation will have a bump, and until you have to do that one, and it's a whole thing. Did you know that Krispy Kreme has cinnamon rolls?
What?
Yeah.
For the holiday season or for?
Nah, dude, just you can get them on their website. They're like, you want these cinnamon rolls? And I was like, what?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I wonder if they're good. I feel like I just rather go to Cinnabon. If I wanted a cinnamon roll that I knew was bad for me, I'm going to Cinnabon.
You'll never guess what I blew $100 on.
What? Cinnabon?
No, guess. Oh. I told you, you'll never guess.
Hamsters?
I guess that's a good guess.
WD-40?
Are you just looking at the objects in this room?
No, I'm just trying to think of the most out there thing. If I'll never guess it, I'm like, oh yeah?
Alright, I'll just tell you. Fucking underwear.
Oh, okay.
I saw a Calvin Klein ad for 50% off on their website, and it got me.
Mm.
It got me, bro. I bought 4 packs.
Dude, sometimes you got it. It was
Yeah, no.
sometimes you'd be looking at the supplies and you're like, some of these need to retire. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly the reason. So I
Yeah.
was like, you know what? Fuck it. Might as well just load up right now.
Shit, I probably gotta do that. But I'm like, I'm just gonna let that go for a while.
Calvin Klein, 50% off on the
No,
website.
I gotta go to Aerie or some bullshit. Women's clothing is always just more expensive because.
So don't
screw
buy
it.
it. What?
You mean just not? I mean, yeah, I could go to Walmart and get the 12-pack of assorted.
You know what? Okay, there's quite a range in between the two.
Not really.
Not really?
Yeah.
Well, damn.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, so I have been doing some Black Friday-ing.
Nice. I bought a baby horse, and I'm not sure how to age them up, and I'm also not sure what I need to do to start riding the horse and training it. So you can start riding them once they age up, but yeah, you gotta kind of wait for them to age up. It should have their little life gauge. Also got a baby goat and sheep. Oh, those are fun. Don't get too many of those though, because you will be overwhelmed. I also was like, oh, I'm gonna have all these sheep, and then I was like, everyone needs to be like attended to constantly.
Oh.
Because like not only do they need to be like washed and fed, you have to like socialize with them.
Wow.
Or they'll just like leave.
Where? How? What?
They just leave your house, and it's like so and so just ran away.
Oh shit.
They'll come back, but like,
Oh.
yeah.
Ooh, you know what you should get her instead of a Steam Deck. You should get her one of those Asus gaming phones. Both things in one
That's
object.
actually what I really want. Not even lying, but yeah, way too expensive.
What? Are you into mobile phones like that? Or mobile games? I don't know. I said
Recently, I have been playing Wild Rift on my phone,
mobile. Okay.
which is like baby League of Legends,
Mhm.
and it's fun because it's only like 20 minutes around.
Oh.
So like, it's just a game, but like faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scale faster. The map is the same, but like more condensed. So it doesn't take forever to like run everywhere. And yeah, I've been playing that a lot. Yo, what's up, Warwolf Gaming? How you doing?
Yo, welcome in.
I had the baby horse at the front of my ranch, and I got the baby goat just came jumping out of the front, and it was literally the cutest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, they're pretty adorable. How are the builds doing today? Good, good.
Good.
Yeah, we're on our third one. Third and final build of the day. Oh, very nice.
I hate these fans.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You should be.
On the plus side, they're very good fans.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just
Can't argue with results.
kidding. I can try.
I'm trying to figure out how to put a gate on a fence so they don't escape, but I don't know how to do it. Trying to think where that is. It made me mad, so I just gave up on the fence. Yeah, just free roam the goats. How can I get better ping? So ping is primarily about your like internet, your bandwidth, and all of that sort of thing. So I would check. Well, first off, if you haven't in a long time, I would just restart your router and cycle it. Sometimes that helps a lot. But yeah, it's usually an internet thing. So if you want better ping, if you're watching, if you're streaming something in the background while you're also playing a game, cut that. Check and see what you're getting, like what your internet is doing for you. But yeah, mainly it's just an internet thing. I think I'm getting my PC built either today or tomorrow with you guys. Oh wow, okay, so today we built, Pierce was here, Yu's here, so we built Oliver's PC a little earlier. So if that's you, your PC has already been built, and if you rewind the stream, you can find that. If not, it'll probably be on next week's stream.
I keep forgetting today's Friday. This is the least
Yeah.
Friday I've felt in a while.
This is a beautiful case, thank you. Is there anything I could do to make it better? Not really, other than, again, just making sure that, like, that there aren't other things hogging that bandwidth. If you are able to, use Ethernet over Wi-Fi. Like, Ethernet's always going to be faster than Wi-Fi. Literally everyone at my school keeps saying, I cannot wait for the peppermint mocha shake to come out at Chick-fil-A. Oh wow, I didn't know they had that. How long does delivery typically take?
About a week.
Yeah. It's a give or take depending on like where you are in the world. In the US.
In the world. Do you think it's cold or hot outside right
Cold.
Cold?
I always think it's cold though.
Do you think it's sunny?
No.
You don't think it's sunny?
No.
I do think it's sunny, but I think that where there's no sunlight, it's cold.
Mm.
I think that's
like,
what it looks
the
like.
wind is cold, yeah.
Yeah, like I guess yeah, the wind is cold. Dude, that's how it was the fucking last week, or 2 weeks ago, when we went up to Oak Glen.
Mhm.
Any area where you weren't in the sun was freezing.
Yeah. It's 20 degrees here. Oh my gosh. Ah.
That sucks.
We're lucky. It's kind of warming up a little bit this week for a bit. But yeah, then it's gonna get cold. I heard that the 5090 is going to be $2,500. Me personally, I think Nvidia going too far. I might
That's
stick to the
an imaginary made-up number.
Yeah, as far as I know, no numbers have been discussed. I haven't even seen the 5090, at all. I think we still actually have a ways before it comes out, so I wouldn't trust it being 2,500. I'd just kind of wait until see what it is when it comes out.
Yeah. You know it's gonna be expensive.
And I was gonna have my party outside, but I guess I can't now. Yeah, lucky y'all. I just feel like I maybe have this one last window to maybe get my grass growing before it gets too cold.
Oh, the grass?
Yeah, because the nights are gonna be in the 40s, and I was like, maybe. Ooh. I know. I was like, I don't know if I can germinate grass on that.
Germany. What does Germany have to do with it?
Germinate.
I'm waiting for Nero's comment to come. So for the grass part, are you gonna hire someone or you just?
No. Well, I'm gonna put seed down, and if the seed doesn't grow, then I'm gonna look into sod, and then I'm just gonna put the sod down myself. I'm gonna do everything myself, so it's wrong, but I have no one to blame.
Just forget it, dude. Just put the wood chips like they have at playgrounds.
No.
Why not?
Because A, I don't think that they'll allow that, and B, ow.
Ow, what?
Wood chips. What do you think the grass is there for? It's so I can just lay on the ground.
Oh!
I'm gonna just lay in some wood chips.
Why would you want to lay on the ground?
Because
There's
I've
bugs
told you
on
I'm a lizard. I need to be in the sun. People are like, oh, you want a little lawn for your dog? And I was like, no, the dog's not going to be allowed on the lawn. What if he pees on it?
The dog's not allowed on the lawn, but you are?
Yes! It's my lawn!
But it's for the dog!
No, the dog goes and pees in the front. Where nothing edible is.
Oh my god!
You think I want him peeing on my patio furniture? No, no, no.
Well, no! Pees on the grass.
No, they'll kill it.
How?
It's full of ammonia.
And fertilizer.
Well, yes, but grass is particularly,
What?
it's sensitive.
Oh, there's too much ammonia in
Yeah.
this.
So my fuchsia in the front is like, hell yeah. Pee on me, dog.
I don't think it says it like that, but alright.
Something to that effect. But the grass does not. Also, I want to be able to, lay in the grass, roll in the grass,
So the dog's not allowed on the grass because you want to do your own dog activity.
Yes! The grass is for me. And I don't want to worry about there being, poop in the grass. I hate that. There's a park in my neighborhood, and the grass looks lovely. But I know some nasties be walking their dogs over there and just have them poop, and they don't pick it up. And I'm like, dude, if I roll into this grass, 10 out of 10 times I'm going to roll into, some shit. And I hate that. So I need my own grass, free of poop, for me to, roll and lay in.
What if a neighborhood dog started breaking in and pooping on your grass?
That would not happen.
What if it did?
It wouldn't happen.
Why do you sound so sure?
Because I have a freaking, wall. You've seen it.
Dogs can jump.
Not that high. And I know, because I've seen some people's dogs be jumping, and they're like...
Have you met all the dogs?
No, thankfully.
Thankfully?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I wish I knew more dogs than people.
No, dude, there's a lot of dogs I don't like.
What? You're dog racist?
No, it's...
Jeez.
It's dogs that are, had by owners who, just are yeah, whatever. He's
He
not
kinda just
trained,
does
but I
that.
love walking him off leash, and you're just like,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, you know,
It's the people that are our fault.
Yeah, or like, when I wake up in the morning and there's just like a giant dog turd on the sidewalk right in front of my house, and I'm just like, who the hell? The audacity.
Damn, I was worried. I thought you were a dog racist for a second.
No, it's 100% people. I don't have anything.
Oh, only people racist?
I don't have anything against dogs. I have some things against dog people. You know what I mean?
Dog people.
And like, it's the kind of people who are like, yeah, my dog absolutely deserves to be in this indoor restaurant. What do you mean? You know, like,
I know exactly. Who
Yeah, he needs to sit in this chair on the metro train. What do you mean people have allergies? Those people should just be taking a pill every single day of their life, because they must know that a random seat on a train will be covered in dog saliva. Anaphylaxis be damned. This is a hill that
No, this is a perfect hill, actually. Especially those people that get those fucking vests and think they can take the dogs everywhere.
It's also, though, I have a bias because my brother, growing up, was, like, deathly allergic to dog saliva.
Saliva?
Yes, to the
Not
saliva.
fur?
No. Which is
What?
actually the more common.
There's other parts of the dog you can be allergic to?
Yes. So, like, if he was, like, in somebody's car and they had a dog, and the dog had been in the car before and, like, had at one point slobbered on something, so, like, he touched, like, the seat or whatever,
Yeah.
and then he touched his eye, it would get through the eye, his face would swell up, and, yeah, he had to, like, EpiPen or, like...
What? Even, like, dry, like, just...
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, from, like, weeks-old contact.
Weeks old.
Yeah. So I'm very, like...
That's crazy.
So when people kind of, like, brush off allergies, I get a little bit, like... Nah, dude, like...
What the heck? Saliva?
Yeah.
What? Just from, like,
No,
the residue?
Yeah, and here's the wild thing. The wildest thing of us all, he grew out of it, eventually.
What?
Yeah, so, like, it became, like, a...
Chad,
weed-
he's just like, yeah, I'm not allergic anymore.
Literally! So he went from, like, cannot be around dogs at all, have to be super careful,
Yeah.
or, like, you will die, homie, to, like...
Goddamn.
To, like, not an issue at all, and so we got a dog when he was, like, 16, because suddenly it wasn't an issue anymore.
What the?
Wild. The body does that, though, yeah. You can, like, outgrow allergies, and you can obviously also develop allergies. So, like,
Honestly, nothing but respect for that. One day he just decided, yeah, I'm done with this.
yeah. He did not grow out of his cashew allergy, though, unfortunately.
Oh, pain.
Rip, yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, if I had to pick one, I think I might choose the nuts.
So yeah, like, I didn't have any allergies growing up, and I was like, haha, and then I got older, and I developed a bunch of them, and I'm like, oh, okay, never mind, how the mighty have fallen. Yeah.
The mighty have fallen.
But yeah, the body just be like that. Sometimes it's just like, yeah,
That's crazy.
this thing I was super allergic to the point of almost dying, not a problem anymore. Yeah. That's just a little look into my life. Any kind of nuts I'm not a fan of. Yeah, I could totally live without them. Except peanut butter. Peanut butter's good, yeah. It's a legume, technically.
Wait, so if you like peanut butter, then you probably like refried beans.
No, I don't. I definitely don't.
What? Really? But there's no
Dude,
wheat there?
even hummus, depending on the texture, I'm like, I can't do it.
What?
And like, I like hummus,
There's
but
no
there's
meat texture
hummuses.
left.
There's a little bit sometimes in the wrong kind of hummus. I'm like, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's possible.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, no, dude, like refried beans just be a paste at some point. It's literally like peanut butter, savory peanut
No,
butter.
it's grainy. You can taste the grainy.
Nah,
And sometimes
not
it's
how
got
my
the
mom makes
skins in there still, and it's like,
it. Okay, well, make them right.
it's my one thing.
Man, hey, you shut up. You're only saying that because Kelsey don't like them.
No, dude, there are dozens of us. Dozens of us. Yeah.
Y'all weird. Like, vegetables is one thing, but beans, like, come on now. Grow up. I'm just playing.
Well, what's your one thing that you, like, can't stand?
I've told you this a bunch of times before. Certain onions, the way they are cooked, if they are too raw, that texture will set me off.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's not even the taste; it's the bite, feeling. You know,
Yeah, the mouthfeel.
the mouthfeel. Because like the taste of onion really don't bug me, and it's probably better for it.
What's up, Roberto?
Has onions. Hey, what up? What up?
You know, you're not wrong. My sister and my brother actually hate onions, and
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah.
No, dude, but like if they're like grilled as an MF, where they're like the crispy as like.
Or like if it's in a pasta and like it's like limp, you know what I mean? Like it's been cooked.
yeah. It's not.
Yeah, I got you.
Limp can be dangerous because it might still have some crunch, but it's like that soft crunch and like.
But like a raw onion on like a burger.
No, miss me with that.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
also like not my thing.
If I want onion, I'll take it like fried to a crisp.
Oh yeah, actually that is the best way. I
Right?
think I love that green bean casserole. It's got those little fried like onions on the top that you just like. You can put as many as you want. They always give you a giant can of it, and you're like, well, what am I gonna do with all these? I guess I'll do another layer. This channel is severely underrated. You guys deserve a million. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're just rambling about the money.
Well, you know, we answer tech questions, we talk tech, but like, you know, there's a lot of in between space you kind of just gotta fill. So
Sometimes I'll just say the first thing that pops into my head, and a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
times not a good idea.
I mean, you know me, I'll run with anything. So. Oh yeah, but I got you with the onions. But like, I'm not to the extent where like my siblings are, where like my sister can't have like any food with onions in it.
Oh
Like
no.
there are certain things where like I need onion. Like if I'm making enchiladas, it's gotta have onions in it. Like just a little bit, you know.
You know something funny?
Hmm.
That's where it started from. Yeah.
I could see that actually.
Because
yeah.
it's literally a fucking taco of onion. So one day, it was one day to another. My brain literally said, "This is nasty to us," and
This is nasty to us.
after that, I couldn't do it. That used to be one of my fucking favorite foods.
Damn.
Yes.
I mean,
bro.
like, don't get me wrong. In any dish, I don't put like a ton in. I put
Right.
just enough so that you get that like little bit of onion flavor. Usually with like cheese. So like if I'm doing like a baked macaroni or something, I need just a little bit, very lightly shaved, to like sprinkle throughout to give it that flavor into the cheese.
Okay.
Otherwise, it just feels like it's missing. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I do the same with my enchiladas. But yeah, like you won't catch me like doing the like big chops, like full things. I mean, for
No.
some stuff you will, but it's like if I'm making beef stroganoff, you know what I mean? Like you need those freaking worm onions in there. It's like part of it.
Worm.
Yeah.
Dude, I need to like go back in time and like figure out what happened on that fateful day.
you
Where my
talk.
favorite fucking food
You're
turned in-
talking to like a therapist on the couch about like why you don't like onions anymore. and
from
you're
one
just
day
like,
to another.
enchiladas,
It was
man.
my favorite fucking food when I was growing up.
Damn, that's rough.
Right? Then now when my mom makes them, she'll be like, "So I made yours," and it's like 3 ones that are just pure cheese.
Yeah. Like I can tell if I don't have an onion and I make enchiladas, like I'm eating it and I'm like displeased. I'm just like it's missing something. I can only eat diced onions. Yeah, I feel that. Like again, they got to be kind of small, and they got to be cooked perfectly. And like caramelizing onions is really hard for me. I think I'm just like the most impatient person or something. I cannot wait for it, and I always think it's right, and then I eat it, and I'm like, these things are still crunchy. Dang it! Like.
Wait, caramelized is
It's like, you know when you brown them, like you really brown them to the point where they eventually get like sweet and they're like super floppy and all that? Yeah.
floppy, not crunchy?
No. Like they should be non-crunchy.
Mm,
I mean, I guess you can, caramelize them crunchy, but like
Yeah.
that's not usually what I'm going for.
I don't know if I like those or not.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely not sure.
You need them for pierogies, like I mean, it's Polish food.
Oh, okay.
Like, because you literally just serve, it's like the dumpling itself, you know, and then you just serve it in butter with caramelized onions, basically.
God damn.
Yeah, you cook all that together, just burnt butter over it. And you're like, yeah, it's great. And it is. It's very good.
What's that one shit that people like to make? It's like
That's so many things.
It's cream of onion. No, that's a soup. Creamed onion? I don't fucking.
Oh, dude, that used to be something that was at my Thanksgiving every year.
That's what I was
a
gonna
kid.
say. Yeah, it's a Thanksgiving.
It was so much torture because it smelled like the greatest macaroni and cheese you've ever smelled in your life, and I was
But it
like, oh
wasn't.
my gosh! And all I could see on the top was the like burnt, sharp cheddar or whatever that looks just like perfectly.
Oh, it's just like
and
mac
I
and
was
cheese.
just like, oh my gosh! And it was just onions in there.
Ew, that's a booby trap.
It
What
was
the
so
fuck?
upsetting. Today, I'd probably think it was pretty dank, but like back then, it was
It's
torture.
upsetting.
Yeah. I feel like literally 90% of my friends and family, whenever getting a PC, have a humongous budget, while I have a budget of $1,650. I feel flabbergasted how some people have budgets of $3,000. No, I feel you on that. Like, PCs be expensive, and yeah, people be dropping like mad money on it. But honestly, like a budget of $1,650 is so good. Like,
Yeah, you still can get
don't
some.
sell yourself short there. That's a fantastic budget. You can
Yeah.
get an incredibly capable
You can
machine
get a
like
lot.
that. And for a lot of people, that's all they need. Like, if we're being honest.
Yeah, if we're being honest, a lot of these people are driving Maseratis when they could be fine with the Honda Civic.
Yeah, like, it just depends on what you're going to be using it for.
You didn't hear that from me, obviously, because we want to sell you computers, but you know.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, and, like, knowing what you need for your, like, specific games you're going to be playing and all that, like, it's the best way to do it.
Yeah, knowing your needs is important for like a lot of things.
Yeah,
in life.
but, like, honestly, 1,500, like, unlocks the world, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, once you hit that point, it's like everything's on the table. I found this X670E motherboard with 10 USB-A and a Z790 motherboard with 6 USB-A. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. I mean, like, back I/O, when it's, like, just full, it's a beautiful thing. And it makes sense, because now everything's a peripheral. Like, now we're just like, what if your mouse pad plugged into your computer? What about that, huh? Like, what if your headset sat on a holder that also plugged into your computer? How about that? And like, yeah, I want that. I ain't gonna lie, I got both those things. I got my PC for $920 and it was incredible. Yeah, there you go, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of playroom in that kind of a budget. And like, there's some games that are like, particularly graphically intensive, particularly unoptimized for PC. But a lot of like the competitive games, especially, ignoring like, Warzone, ignoring Fortnite, those are a bit more graphically intensive. But like, if you want to play League, don't need too much, to do that. If you want to play Warcraft, you don't need a ton for that. I mean, you need some, but you don't need like a ton. What do people compete in? Why am I suddenly like blanking on game? Game.
Valorant.
Valorant. Yeah,
Heavy
Valorant's
game.
actually not that.
Wait, what?
What?
What'd you say?
Valorant's not like that intensive, honestly.
It's not?
I don't think so. Oh, like graphically. Because I want more people to be able to play it. You know what I mean?
I don't play it.
It's like how, okay, so like The Sims 3. We're going back to The Sims here. The Sims 3 was a fantastic and incredible step forward in Sims technology. Yes, the Sims looked like potatoes, but everything else was fantastic. Open world, everything rendered, everything was thinking all of the Sims were living their own individual lives while you were playing this game. It was fantastic. It was so hard on computers at the time that tons of Sim players could not play it. They could not run it on their computer.
Damn.
And you were lucky if you could, it would still run like crap, basically.
Damn.
These days you can run that game and it's like, wow, look what this is capable of. But EA learned from that and basically was like, okay, we need this to be able to be played on more computers so we can sell it more.
All
Yeah,
the MacBook girlies.
quite literally. Or, like anyone with a laptop, it needs to be laptop playable. So when they made The Sims 4, they made sure it could run on like a toaster. Because then they could sell it to quite literally anybody with a computer. And it's not a bad strategy, like when you really think about it. Like, you want to sell games? Developing games for the highest machines only, bad strategy.
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
Oh, Overwatch, yeah, exactly.
Dude, I upgraded. I remember when Cyberpunk came out. I upgraded my graphics card for it, and it was still fucking not enough.
Yeah. I remember about a year ago, I think, with my PC being alright, and I tried to play a VR game, and then my PC just lagged, and I also heard my PC sounding like it was on fire. I did have a 1070 then, so
Ouch.
that'll do it, yeah. Oof. Yeah, and VR is like, another beast. Obviously, it's virtual reality, so you're gonna want, a decent amount of VRAM for that.
I think the 1070 was the lowest performance, lower performing GPU that Nvidia rated as VR ready, but like 10 years ago.
Oh.
So I mean, in its time it could do it, but obviously everything's getting more, everything.
I had a Dell Inspiron laptop back then, and I had all the expansion packs. My laptop eventually way overheated and melted some of my keys. LMFAO, exactly! Dude, like, you have no idea how stoked I was once I made, my first desktop in years, basically. This is back in, 2020. And I loaded up The Sims 3 onto that, and I was like, wait a second. Everything to highest, render everything, shadows all the way up. And it ran so smooth, and I was just like, oh my gosh, we've made it. In the year 2020, I can finally play this game from 2006. At its full potential. It was so great. Yeah, I spent a month doing nothing but playing Sims 3, for the amount that I'd wanted to play it back in the day. What if your desk plugged into your PC? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're probably not far from that.
We are not far from that at all. Thermaltake had a standing desk that had the edge lit up.
I mean, as a Rust player, spending a lot on a PC is worth it. True, yeah, there's some games that you just need the big PC for. What about music production and graphic design and a little gaming? Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of professional applications of PCs that you're going to want, more expensive PCs for, obviously. My buddy in R&D who's doing animation and rendering in Blender, he needs an incredibly beefy machine because he needs to render stuff. And the quicker you can get it rendered, the more efficient everything is. So he's using, Threadrippers. But that's not something that, someone who games needs. He also games on it, but he needs the Threadripper. But for music production, I'd want a fair amount of RAM because something like a program like Logic uses a good amount of that. And yeah, I'd want at least a 6-core. But yeah, it's not necessarily the most intensive thing you're gonna be doing on a computer. Graphic design definitely though gets into you want a good GPU. Or actually, you want a good processor. That's the minimum you would need to be comfortable. Also VR, I forgot to add that. Honestly, for what you're doing, like I said, about the $1,500 mark is perfect. You'll be able to do everything. You might not be able to do it, as fast as a professional might need to, but for exploring stuff, it's perfect. I have a 4060 and it's a good performance. I just need some more RAM since I have 16. Yeah. Honestly, that's solid. Just a question, why don't you guys offer 128 gigs of RAM on the website? Excellent question. So, I think we only have 64 gig kits that are 2 sticks. With DDR5, it isn't stable with 4 sticks of RAM at its rated speeds. You could probably run 4 sticks of RAM at about 4,000 megahertz.
Yeah, you could run it at 400.
And have general stability, maybe a couple blue screens every once in a while. Once a week or something like that you might be able to deal with. But on the whole, DDR5 does not like a 4-stick configuration. We haven't been able to get it stable anywhere near any of these things' rated speeds. So we only offer 2-stick configurations. That's why. And it's mainly just an ethics thing. I don't think it would be ethical to sell you 4 sticks because it would make us more money.
Facts.
If you're not actually going to be able to use them to the potential. You know what I mean? So there might be some companies who can sell you 128 gigs of RAM, or 4-stick configurations, but they're just doing that because they're honestly pulling one over on you. Now, if there's 2-stick sets that go to 128, we would definitely sell that, but I haven't gotten any in testing, so I don't know if they don't make them or if they're just too expensive for us to offer. I don't really know.
Man.
But they have not.
Single dip?
Yeah, they have not come across my desk. And for the average person, like especially in gaming applications and even I would say light professional work, 64 gigs is a ton of RAM.
Even if you play Escape
You
from
would
Tarkov.
only need 128 gigs of RAM if you were doing some insane rendering, insane virtualization. If you're running 10 virtual OSs on your PC at once, I could see that. But there's not really many practical applications for all of that RAM. Again, unless you're rendering huge animation projects. And at that point, you're probably looking at the professional grade of things. You're looking at Threadrippers, you're looking at Xeons, you're looking at professional graphics, etc. Thanks, Kelsey. No problem. Would a 14700K and 4070 Super be overkill for all that? Honestly, yeah, probably a little overkill, but I mean, that's a solid system right there. You're not going to be wanting for much.
I would replace the i7.
Yeah, maybe go 14.6 or
Or
13.6 or AMD. Like a Ryzen 7 7700.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Yep, makes sense. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. With 2 terabytes and 32 gigs. There's one cool AIO. Yeah. I'm surprised, not surprised, but it's kind of cool that we sell so many of them because when I was testing it, I was like, yeah, this thing's cool, but are people really going to want this? It's a little pricey. And we're selling a lot of them, and I'm like, oh, that's really good. Okay. I'm glad. What about my 200 Chrome tabs? Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you want to run 200 Chrome tabs.
More Chrome tabs.
My friend got a PC with an entire 4090 and 7800 X3D back in July, all for Minecraft Bedrock. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I think he has trauma from having an RX 580 back then LMAO. Yeah, overcompensating. Well, I'm sure eventually a game's gonna come out that might need that he'll play. Yeah, surely it can't just be Minecraft, right?
Oh.
Right. Will it be a problem if I add 2 16 gig RAM sticks to my 2 8 gig sticks?
Yes, it will.
Well, hold on. Is it DDR4 or DDR5? Because if it's DDR4, not really, but you would want to make sure that they were the same exact kind of sticks that you're adding, same brand, same speed, same everything.
Except storage.
What?
Or size.
Size as well.
Combining an 8 and a 16.
Oh.
That's why I said yes.
Well, okay, yeah. So yeah, that would be an issue. Because you can run it, but you won't be able to clock it up to its rated speed. It'll run at 2666, basically, if you did that. Which is a choice.
It's a choice.
I mean, it is something you could do. My friend who does the rendering, he runs things at, stock speed so that he can have a ton of RAM. He doesn't necessarily need the speed.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he values stability more than...
But for that, yeah, it's if you were to add sticks onto that, you'd want to get another pack of those 8 gig sticks that were identical in, speed, size, and brand. It's super annoying, but they just won't play nice together otherwise.
Dude, you know what's crazy to me? Okay, I'm ripping off a tweet a little bit. But Stranger Things has been going on since Obama was president, and that's just still in season 5.
Wait, really?
Stranger Things, yeah, it's still going.
I don't know. I watched the first season and I was like, "This is good,"
Arguably
and then
the only good
I
season.
never. My problem is that when shows take too long to come back,
Dude, yeah.
I forget about them. Unless I really loved the show. Obviously, I was there for Arcane.
Those kids are going to college now at this point.
But yeah, when it's a huge gap between we gotta go back to cable. I hate to say it, but
Why?
Because you had the Christmas break and then you had the summer break and then the show would be back in the fall, and it was the next season you watched it and then you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess it was a little more structured.
Followage, thank you. While using the PC I orders for Roblox and Rust. It's all good. I mean, you can still play those games. Ain't no harm.
Ain't no harm.
I was wondering what the minimum I would need because everything at Micro Center keeps going sold out, so it's hard to price stuff out. So that's why I was asking. Gotcha. Also, you said a Ryzen. What would be good? 7700 or 7700X. Would that $1,500?
Oh, if you're going to Micro Center, 76 X3D.
Oh yeah, or 7600 X3D. That's a Micro Center.
X3D is really good gaming.
Yeah, that's a Micro Center exclusive. If you can get that 7600 X3D, that would be fantastic. at that price point. I think it depends what you want to use for, like for gaming. Defco 3D version, yeah.
I see the time, by the way.
Hmm?
I'm just saying, I'm keeping an eye on the time.
Okay.
Don't worry.
It's okay. I saw Hilo Taco, and then, like, it was purple, and it had the word taco in it, and all I've been thinking about is Taco Bell since this.
What?
You're thinking of the time, and I'm just like, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. This is tacos in your breath.
I can't stop thinking about the PC. Yeah, it'd be like that. Anytime you order something, though, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, anticipation.
It's like Scott Pilgrim just sitting in front of the door.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how I felt looking at my score when I fucking paid off. I was like, come on, move. Move.
It usually takes like a month and a half.
Be a
Yeah,
while. Yeah, I know. Sadly. But I am excited. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah.
It was quite on the mount, so.
Yeah. Well, it's good regardless.
Bro, the rates. I better be seeing like a fucking 5% at least. Or I ain't want to do no business.
You guys ever in your childhood just want to become Super Saiyan, or is it just me since I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan? Not particularly a
Probably.
Super Saiyan, but like quite literally, I was always so ready to like stumble upon another world, or like go on an adventure, or like find a dragon egg or something. Like I was ready at every moment. Like somebody open a portal and be like, "We're in danger, come on," and I would have been like, "Say no more."
Low key.
And like I that was like always me. I was like, this world's boring. I'm not meant for this, man. Like I need to be off saving a world.
Would
like
you
come
write
on.
the plot in your head instead of paying attention in class?
Yeah. Yeah, maladaptive daydreaming. That's me.
Damn.
Yeah. It was like, I think I was in my 20s when I realized I was like, nothing's ever gonna happen to me. Damn. I honestly bought this PC because why not? My PC runs perfectly fine.
Oh my god. Listen, bro. Yeah.
It's a choice.
It's a choice. If you got it like that, live it up, bro. You can't take it with you.
Thanks, I keep having to change the parts. I'm tired of changing parts because everything keeps being stuck. I still would like to go with NVIDIA for ray tracing and DLSS. Fair.
Alright, folks. This PC is done. It is oh, it fell off the thing. Oh my god, it's sliding up.
Yeah.
I gotta put it on them. I don't know why I even tilted it like that. There's no way to look at. There's nothing to look up there anyway.
Lovely, beautiful PC.
It is done. It is finished.
Very nice. Alright, well this PC is done. It's going to go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers you need out of the box is ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. We're also going to stress test this, make sure these components work and work under load. And when it passes all that, it will be headed to you. So watch out for it, and thank you for ordering with us.
Thank you so much.
Lovely PC. Let's get a little night mode.
You. Oh my god, always when I'm doing the side panel.
I know, right? It's just to make it
Alright, forget the side panel.
Night mode.
Night
Yeah. Okay. Very nice.
Yeah,
What did I miss? I left? Oh, nothing. We just finished the PC. I mean, $49 for Roblox. I mean, why not?
Oh my god.
Lovely. Had fun with you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alright, folks. Well, that was our last build of the build stream. What?
That's right.
So, that must mean it's the weekend.
That must mean.
Which is weird. It really doesn't feel like it. Thanksgiving really messed us up. But regardless, we'll be back next week on Wednesday with more builds. I think we already got like a full order on Wednesday.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Possibly even Friday.
So yeah, we're gonna see you guys next week a lot. Y'all have a great weekend. Go eat some pie.
Ooh, should we ask him if we can do an extra day?
And yeah, anyways, we will see you guys next week. Goodbye. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.
Enjoy your weekend.